Hey, everybody. Welcome back once again to the Retro Review WCW podcast. I'm Gene Jackson, along with broadcast Bob Anderson. And this time we have jumped ahead to April of 1989, and we are going to watch Clash of the Champions 6, Ragin Cajun from New Orleans. Bob, do you remember watching this one in real time?
I remember the main event. I couldn't tell you anything else on the show. But yeah, I do remember this was during the height of my fandom back then. So I definitely remember the Flair Steamboat matches. And I definitely remember some angles that are coming up. Yeah. But like I said, if you asked me what the rest of the card was without me looking at Wikipedia, I couldn't tell you a damn thing on it.
Well, just to be straightforward with people, if you really had your heart set on, if you're watching this with us on Patreon, if you're listening wherever you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, if you really had your heart set on Bob Orton versus Dick Murdoch, that one's not here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all 33 seconds of it are missing.
Ranger Ross against Iron Sheik, which I'm sure that was a classic. So there are 2 or 3 matches missing. I don't think they would miss. The other one is a Varsity Club versus Road Warriors match, which we got our fill of at Chi-Town Rumble, I think.
And I think there's a title change in that one, but still not going to miss it.
Not going to miss it. We'll talk about it maybe some other time. But right now, let's head on to New Orleans. Let's get this show on the road here. Clash of the Champions 6.
The site was Chicago, Illinois, and history was made. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat defeated the greatest NWA champion ever, Nature Boy Ric Flair. For the love of his family, the Dragon took the gold. Today, in a 2 out of 3 fall showdown in the New Orleans Superdome, the championship of the world once again will be on the line. Ric Flair challenges Ricky Steamboat in the Clash of Champions 6, Ragin Cajun.
Was that JR there? He was being extra announcery there.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's. I thought at first it was JR, but I don't know whose voice that was. Then he did it for Bonnie. He won the belt because she said, if you don't bring that home, you have to sleep outside.
I'll divorce your ass and take your name. Not just your last name either. I'm going to take your whole goddamn. Yeah.
You'll have to go back to being Dick Blood.
Yeah, you'll be Dick Blood the Dragon. Hey,
that hair.
Woo! I forgot that Michael Hayes was going to be.
Do you remember the hole in the ozone layer back then, Gene? There it is, right there in Michael Hayes' hair.
That is the culprit right there, Michael B.S. Hayes. Thank God he's on the mic and not wrestling the Russian assassin for 45 minutes this time. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know. I really thought that was Jim Ross, and then they started sounding extra. Now he beat Ric Flair. Then I was like, well, this is like if you did an AI Jim Ross now. Yeah, if you took his real voice in and then an announcered it up for you. So I don't know who that guy was. Look at. All right, settle down, Mike.
Hi, I'm Fink Winkleberg, calling this at the beginning of the show. Yeah, that was like game show Jim Ross. Hey, it's the Funker.
Hey. And Luthez, Funk in a tuxedo.
Yeah, when they were like the greatest NWA champion of all time, I was like, he beat Luthez?
Wow.
And then there's a bunch of old farts.
NWA luminaries are out here.
Yeah, that's what I meant. NWA luminaries.
Steamboat's like, Jesus, I'm the youngest guy at this table by 40 years. Hey, there's Buddy Rogers. And
oh, yeah. Is that what's his name? The Canadian guy.
Yeah, Kaninsky.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's Jim Hurd looking like he's staring directly into the sun.
You want some Pizza Hut, Gene? I don't think Stu's there. He's
I was hoping it's the only voice I can do out of this bunch here.
Making sure they don't. Oh, look! It's
my God! It was House Funk.
There's Harley. He's like these bunch of sissies, except for Terry.
That's what's wild. Terry's the most spry of the bunch here.
Right. Yeah, the next youngest guy at that table after Steamboat is Terry Funk, and a spry like 39 at that point.
That's right.
I'm a goddamn whippersnapper.
I love that he showed up here at 39 and was calling himself middle-aged and crazy, but then he continued to call himself that into his 60s, and it's like, all right, Terry, I don't know if you're going to hit 120. I think we've moved past middle-aged. So we're going to have a 2
Jim
out of
Hurt.
3 Falls championship match here today, Bob. That should be exciting.
Jim Herd here making Jack Tunney look entertaining.
Incredible, even. Which takes some work, but
that's a definite.
Is that volume down low enough, or do I need to crank that down a little more? Are we good?
Yeah, we can put it. I mean, it's up to you. I don't think there's anything here we need to hear. So
yeah, I don't know. It seems weird with it all the way off, but
all right, it's good.
Then it seems, I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, I do like the sound of our voices, or at least mine.
Hopefully, everyone else likes the sound of your voice as well, because we now have the sound all the way off. There he is, the Stinger.
Is that a man called Sting?
That is a man called Sting. Big, dangerous
boy.
Dan Spivey murdering somebody there.
Oh, there's the Ranger. Maybe we'll see him later or not.
Hide your bank deposits.
Hey, now.
He barely lifted his hand up to grab Steve's head to throw a right hand, and Steve Williams took a bump off him touching his head with his left hand. That was tremendous.
Yes.
There he is.
I think we finally get him on the show tonight, which I'm excited for.
Great Muta.
Love me some Gary Hart. Hey, it's Snake Brown.
There he is from out of town. Selling that shit.
That is why I love me some Snake Brown right there.
Wow, what a shoulder tackle from Butch. There's the moonsault.
Hey, it's the SST.
That's right. Paulie Danger Heyman, along with Jack Victory out there in another role as Secret Service Jack Victory.
Oh, yeah. 5. We're at 5. Hey, it's Rip Morgan.
Oh, no selling the champ.
Well, you know. He's doing his pseudo Bruiser Brody gimmick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Right in the shoulder. That looked painful.
I'm big enough to fight the Road Warriors. I can't do a Boston accent very well, so. I love the fact that Sullivan always thought he was big enough to no-sell and fight everyone he was ever in the ring. And I like Kevin Sullivan. Like, he was one of the nicest guys I ever met. But Jesus.
If you hit them hard enough with a chair, they're all the same size, Bob.
I did a Satanist gimmick once fucking 40 years ago, so I can do anything I want.
I can just imagine if Kevin Sullivan and Bill Dundee had ever tagged together, they'd be the meanest little tag team in the world, because both those guys thought they were 7 foot tall and bulletproof. They didn't fear anyone.
Fuck you. We're the skyscrapers.
That's right. Michael Hayes is just funny standing there. I'm sorry.
Right? He's like, he still thinks he's the star of the show. He thinks this is 1982 Dallas right now. So
that's right. He lived in that moment for the rest of his life, I believe.
He really did.
Dallas years.
He's still living in that moment, Gene.
Dallas and that feud with JYD in Mid-South, where everyone literally wanted to murder him.
Like, I still have to believe that he struts through the backstage area at WWE. Like, he's fucking doing that. Bad Street is playing in his head the whole fucking time. And he struts. Like, he's like, they're like, all right, Michael, we're having a fucking meeting. He's like, I'll be right there.
Oh, I think every moment of I think when he gets up to pee in the middle of the night, he's strutting to Bad Street down the hall to the bathroom.
The further I went to piss, the badder it got there.
And I figured when he goes to flush, he does that little arm flutter thing he always did, you know?
And then he moonwalks back to bed.
That's their back all the way back to the bed.
The fuck is this light show bullshit?
Oh, man, we got the old Starrcade 86 laser light show. That's pretty impressive in 86. By 89, it's kind of...
Is the hit by Richard Myhill playing right now?
I hope so. We can't tell. And, of course, on the network, it'd be covered over by some freaking... Let's see.
Something terrible.
Nope. But, yeah, no telling what the... Because I remember the video cassette of Starrcade, and they... covered up that portion of it on the network with some shitty house music. Look at this.
The beginning of Crockett Cup 87 with the fucking hit playing while they spoil the whole goddamn show for you. Still my favorite video of all time in wrestling.
That is hilarious that you mentioned that. That yes, at the top of the video cassette, they show a highlight video that takes you all the way to Dusty and Nikita winning the damn thing. That is hilarious.
But I've loved that song for ever since, like a couple years, I don't know, well, it's probably 10 years ago now, because I have no sense of time since I'm old. Like,
Same.
it showed up in like a goddamn Cheetos commercial, and I was like, wait a goddamn minute, that's the Crockett Cup music. Exactly.
So, would you say Paul Lee has upgraded here from Jack Victory and Randy Rose at Chi-Town Rumble when we last saw him to now having Samu and Fatu, the Samoan SWAT team, as his tag team here?
I would say yes. I would say 100%. And I love me some fucking... I liked all the original Midnight Express guys, and I like Jack Victory, but the SST was awesome.
Yeah, Samu and Pre-Kishi here.
Pre-Kishi. Got to meet Samu once. He was pretty cool. Never met Rikishi. So.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. I never got to meet Samu, but I've been around Rikishi a couple of times, and
I've heard mixed reviews.
He was nice to me when I was around him, but boy, I've talked to some people, especially some people that booked him in more recent times. Man, he was a handful.
Yeah, I got to meet when I was living in Virginia, just across the border in like extreme western, or like a very small town in West Virginia, a guy named John Rambo, who you may remember, was doing. He was I don't know, probably in the early 90s. He was mentioned in PWI a bit, but he had opened the House of Pain Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
And he booked Samu a fair bit. So we used to go to his show. The shows were fucking terrible. Like, it was mostly like Rambo putting himself over everyone, even though he was way past his prime. And then usually a Samu match. He would occasionally bring in like Gangrel or a few other random. I think Kevin Thorne was there one time, because these shows ran later into like. This was in like 2004-ish, I think. But, and then it was usually like a mixture of like guys that couldn't mat wrestle trying to mat wrestle, and then hardcore garbage. Yeah. So.
Typical early 2000s indie fare.
Though my favorite, it did have one of this. It's a favorite moment of mine because it was so goddamn stupid. Like, one of the refs fucked up a spot. So we all started chanting "hit the ref," so Rambo took the ref down and fucking bladed him.
Oh my god. And
I'm like, Jesus Christ, if I were that ref and I were getting paid like fucking, $15 and a hot dog, I would be so goddamn pissed.
Damn right.
All right, back to the match. Stan Lane is using karate again.
Well, we missed it earlier, but at the beginning, Samu was using some karate against Stan Lane, at least some chops anyway, and fared pretty well.
Goddamn Pacific Islander. Of course,
they automatically teach them karate? Is it?
I think it's like Japanese people. You no-sell headbutts and you learn fucking kicks.
That's fair. Look at that missile drop kick from Beautiful Bobby. That's not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't remember him doing a lot of drop kicks off the top rope.
No, but Bobby's one of those guys that anything he does, you're like, all right, I can see it, because he's so goddamn good.
Yeah, I mean, he can do anything. It's not like I thought it was out of the realm of possibility. It just did.
Like, I mean, if he pulled out a shooting star press, I might be like, all right, what the fuck? But
whoa, wait a minute, Bobby.
yeah. Let's not do that again, man. Like, but anything that like was common for that time period, yeah, I'd say Bobby could do it. What the hell's happening? Did Cornette just whack Fatu?
Samu just went after Cornette.
I think he got hit with the racket.
Wow, look at that dude over on the other side of the ring with a mullet going crazy over there.
I mean, to be fair, at this time period, every dude in the audience had a mullet, Gene.
Yeah, but they weren't all going that crazy. He was
he
was pretty fired up about whatever it was we didn't see happen over there. Oh,
that was something else you had to give these two. Like, I mean, they weren't necessarily tall, but they were big fucking dudes. These two Samoans were, and they could do some shit like flying splashes and leapfrogs and fucking super kicks and.
Absolutely. So athletic, and it all seemed effortless when they did it, and then before long, Samoan Savage, of course, who was Tama of the Islanders, will show up about 150 pounds heavier than the last time we had seen him, and he could still move like a cat.
He may actually be my favorite of all of the, I hate to use the bloodline term guys, but I was always a huge Tama and Tonga Kid fan, so.
Yeah, I hate he couldn't keep his shit together long enough to stay anywhere for a
Right.
significant amount of time. Because I think had he not gotten fired when he did, Haku and Tama probably could have had a run with the tag team belts.
100%.
And should have probably had a run with the tag team belts.
Yeah,
and,
I love the Islanders.
And honestly, Samu and Tama would have been a better version of the SST here, but he just kind of got the odd man out. They'd use him in 6-mans, but then he would do singles and things. But that probably would have left Fatu out in the cold. So I guess it all worked out.
Though the freaking Samoan Savage has like my favorite quote ever in wrestling. I forget it's one of the pay-per-views. I'm sure we'll be watching at some point where I think he's wrestling Dr. Death maybe, and he says something about his sister drinks milk in many men's huts. I think it's
that Texas Shootout Clash of the Champions.
That might be it.
Yeah, where he wrestles Dr. Death.
Yeah.
Someone has called for him apparently. Brought him the phone. Hey, you got to call, man.
Wonder if that's Offa or Sika calling.
Yeah, don't forget to bring home some coconut.
Your sister drinks milk in many men's huts is like my favorite. I had that picture on my phone, and I would just randomly send it to my friends, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" I don't know, but it's funny.
Well, he wasn't the star of Body Slam for nothing, sir. He was quite
100%. Tonga Tom is the man.
Which is another watch along we should do at some point in our lives. Body Slam.
I haven't seen that shit since I was a kid.
There was a summer that it seemed to come on Cinemax every single day for months, and I watched it probably, I don't know how many times. Not from beginning to end, but I would just be flipping through the channels like, hey, Body Slam's on. I'd watch it from whatever point it was at.
Oh, goddamn money bags. We didn't all grow up with Cinemax.
Money bags. It didn't have anything to do with me. Dad liked his Cinemax After Dark. So.
Okay. He was watching the Skinemax then. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
I heard that argument quite a few times in my life. I mostly just saw Body Slam and Bill Cosby himself.
Right on.
9 million times. Oh, shit. Take that, Stan. Well, you can karate your way out of that.
Hi-ya, motherfucker. I actually think Samu was a better worker than Fatu ever was. It's kind of sad that
without question.
Paths went the way they did.
Yeah.
Though I did love me some Samoan Gangsta Party in ECW.
Yeah, that was
for the month they were there.
Yeah, they had been in Power Pro before that in Memphis, and I forget. Oh, JR Smooth is what Fatu was called there, and then they go to ECW as a tag team, and then suddenly, I guess that was post Sultan, so I guess that would have been right before Rikishi's born. But the Sultan was always a weird one for me.
Well, I guess from what I've read, that was supposed to be Sabu's gimmick, and then they were like, "We want Iron Sheik to be your manager," and he wouldn't do it because the original Sheik hated the Iron Sheik for being called a Sheik.
I think that worked out best for everybody. Honestly.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Sabu on the main stage just was never going to be proper.
No, least of all as the Sultan.
Right.
Jesus. With Iron Sheik as his manager.
I mean, several asses probably would have been fucked, but
motherfucker. me and Sabu, we smoked the crack rock on the way here.
Well, that probably happened.
I shouldn't tell that, Bubba. What the? All right, so
Corny's extra hype tonight.
He is. He seems like he rode there with the Sheik, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Bobby was eating chili dogs, and Corny was.
Stan was off banging rats somewhere, I'm sure.
Well, I would guarantee that. And the Samoans were, of course, eating fish heads, and what else did they always say they did?
Yeah, mostly eat fish heads and crack coconuts over each other's heads and shit, I guess. But I was always amazed at their choice in tights, all these flowery designs. Like, not the toughest looking gear you could have. Oh, shit. There it is. That's that right hand.
It's a good-looking right hand.
It is. Just takes one, by God.
I always like debating on who throws the best version of what moves. And Bobby's right hand's got to be up there.
It's in the top 5. Bobby had a great punch. Lawler,
100%. I'll tell you, a modern guy, fucking Chris Hero had great punches.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know we don't talk modern on here much, but
well, I mean, you're not.
Chris Hero had a fantastic punch.
Chris Hero is another guy that super talented, and I hate things turn out the way they did for him once he quote unquote made it.
Yeah. When he was too fat for them.
Yeah. If him and Claudio could remain a tag team and got pushed up there,
100%.
It would have been great for both of them.
100%.
Loved me some Kings of Wrestling.
They were a great team. But unfortunately, body guy Vince. Same thing with Deonna Purrazzo. Fantastic worker, but she couldn't maintain that 110-pound body frame, and off with her.
And I'd argue, even with the body that he has, nobody has quite known what to do with Claudio since.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And
he's done some things, but I don't think anybody's used him to his potential.
Oh, I mean, he may be one of the strongest pound-for-pound guys in the history of the business. I mean, some of the shit he does is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, shit, just like when he body slammed Big Show like he was fucking nothing. I mean...
Yeah, body slammed him like he was nothing, then picked him up and swung him.
Yeah.
Just had to scare the shit out of everybody in the arena. Had he accidentally let loose of him, if he'd have flown out there in the 10th row. All right, here we go. We got us a good old Samoan nerve hold here. Cornette is about to have an aneurysm.
It is amazing Cornette has lived as long as he has. His blood pressure had to be fucking sky high for 40 years or longer.
Yeah, I think his only saving grace was drinking those Sprites. He didn't have all that caffeine in him. Oh, you cheating sons of bitches. Pull somebody's mullet like that.
Just for that, Stan's going to fuck that girl tonight.
Yeah. Damn, they're wailing on poor Bobby. Y'all need to stay out. Jeez. So this period in '89, Midnight Express have kind of falling into being the opening match on these Clash of the Champions so far.
I mean, it's probably so they don't have to work the Road Warriors of the Varsity Club, but you know.
The other day I rewatched that match with them against Flair and Barry Windham from Seasons Beatings Clash. The only match I watched from that Clash, but good match. Shitty finish, but that was the name of the game for NWA in that era,
right?
Especially if it involved Flair.
Yeah. No, I think the Midnights were just kind of because were the U.S. tag titles gone by this point?
No, the Varsity Club.
They have those too,
or the Fantastics have. They brought them back at that Clash of the Champions. Actually, the one I'm talking about, the opening match, is the Fantastics against Eddie Gilbert and Ron Simmons as the tournament final of a recent tournament, and the Fantastics won them. And I believe...
did the Varsity Club win those on that last Clash we watched?
I think so, yes.
Okay. We cared so much about that match.
And the Road Warriors had the World Tag Team belts. And I think on this, the match they cut out is where the Road Warriors drop them to the Varsity Club. Or no, that's Wrestle War. Spoiler. I think. I don't know.
That's the Varsity Club need all the tag titles.
Oh, they should just have all the titles, period. Let's just... Let's just stack all the belts on them because they're so over and it's such a great gimmick. Oh, shit. Right on the chin.
That's what we were saying earlier. These Samoans are goddamn talented.
They are. Just throws his foot right up in his mouth like nothing. But
I could do that to Hornswoggle.
Yeah. And I'd have to kind of struggle a little bit, you know.
If you could do that to Hornswoggle if he were kneeling.
Yeah. Like,
oh shit.
Oh.
He got clotheslined on the bottom rope coming in on that.
Stanley's fired up.
Oh man.
There we go. The double whip. This rarely works out good for anyone, but wait,
they're gonna do a double noggin.
Ain't.
Oh, that double noggin. Oh,
have y'all not ever seen a fucking Samoan match? Give me a break.
Now they're hitting each other.
Oh.
It's like a sex thing, I think.
Wait a minute. What's happening? Trip? Yep. Oh.
You don't get enough big splashes in wrestling, do they?
No, you don't.
There's not enough fat guys in wrestling today.
I've been saying that for a long time, unfortunately. They even thinned out Kevin Owens. God damn it. He was the last holdout.
Well, of course, they made him wear T-shirts and basketball shorts because of it. But...
yeah. I was glad at least when he dropped weight, he didn't immediately go to trunks or something. He still stayed true.
Even the Giants aren't fat anymore. Like Almost or whatever the hell his name is, that big guy in WWF. He's skinny.
There was a vicious rumor going around the internet the other day that Osmos has hooked up with Nia Jax, and I'd like to think that's hopefully not true. I don't know that there's a.
Could you imagine if they had a kid? That would fucking he'd make Watts' kid look like fucking Ric Flair.
Have to. I mean, good Lord. I don't know that there's a bed anywhere that could hold that action. I think that's just some internet rumor. I hope anyway.
That kid would injure more wrestlers when he was an infant.
He'd break the doctor's arm when they deliver him.
They bring it to the show and fucking Sami Zayn would get hurt walking through the backstage area. Kid would trip him. They'd be falling on his toys and shit.
Have to hope Ahmed Johnson wasn't visiting that way.
Yeah. We made Ahmed Johnson the Godfather. Oh shit, everybody's dying.
Kevin Nash tore his quad. He went at the show. I know, that's what's crazy. He just heard about it.
Tracy Smothers' ghost to be going straight up. Everybody dies.
And we're back to a nerve hold after all that tennis racket whacking a minute ago. It looked like we were going into a finish, and now we've got a nerve hold on Stan instead of Bobby.
What is with WCW like having these fucking 18 to 20 minute opening matches on all these shows? Like you're supposed to build like opening match goes like 5 to 7.
Well, nobody told George Scott here because he is.
Jesus. George, it's not 1972.
Well, someone needed to tell him that. That's why the building's so blacked out because he didn't, according to Cornette and a few others, he didn't promote this show. He didn't let them advertise it because he thought it would kill the house show business. Instead, it killed this show's business. It had the lowest viewership of any Clash up to this point, and the crowd at the freaking Silverdome, brother, at the Superdome. I mean, they're having to black out everything because there's like no one there. Crazy.
Well, is this going to be the schmoz?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I haven't seen this show in so long. I have no memory of any of this, and I tried to make it a point not to watch it recently to keep it that way. But
so I've seen the main event several times in my life, but I've probably not seen the rest of the show since it aired. Lovely sunset flip.
Shut down by Fatu.
At least he didn't drop that big ass on him.
Yeah. Fatu probably goes back and watches this like, God damn, I can't believe I was ever that small.
Right.
And he was big dude here.
Yeah.
By most people's standards. All right, here we go.
Remember that time that Barbarian all of a sudden was like, oh, hey, I'm an Islander now. And
Sione?
Yes, Head Shrinker Sione.
Still kept his boots on, though. He's like, I ain't doing that barefoot shit. Y'all can have that.
He's like, y'all are nuts. That's how you break every toe on your foot.
Uh-oh. Boom. Get you some, Fatu. Come on.
What the hell what was that?
Don't run their heads together, Bobby. God damn it. He's from Alabama. He can't help it. We're a little
yeah, those people can't spell.
Yeah, we needed things to happen several times before we go, oh, yeah, don't run their heads together. Oh, that one might do something. Oh, my God, that was like a fucking Manny Fernandez flying burrito there.
That shades of Tito Santana.
Yes.
Arriba.
Fatu could not have gone any slower waiting for Stan Lane to cut him off. Right. He still didn't.
And then he still had to sell that shitty karate gimmick.
Oh, shit. Okay. I was going to say, ain't no way he's hitting Alabama Jam from that far across the ring, but now we're going for the rocket launcher, as they say. Uh-oh, Cornette's got Paulie on the apron. Rocket launcher.
Bobby, Jesus.
Tommy Young, you son of a bitch. Count the... Oh, no. Oh, you motherfucker. He's hitting him with the phone.
Got phoned. He reached out and touched someone.
He did. Hopefully not like they do these days, but...
Yeah.
Speaking of, when he just accidentally grabbed Bobby's crotch when he was rolling back over. So he did, in fact, reach out and touch someone in a special place.
Maybe it was a receipt for something.
All right. Don't go that way. Well, opening match, the SST are victorious.
Well, that wasn't nearly as terrible as that Hayes, Russ, and Assassin match that opened the last show.
No, I'd watch this match twice before I'd ever watch that one again. Look at this. He's gonna.
I'd watch this match 3 times before I watched the opening 5 minutes of that one. Yeah, this was a hell of a leap by Bobby. Jesus.
Boom. And then Tommy Young has to stay distracted for 7 minutes for Fatu to finally come in here and hit him with his damn phone. He's like, "Have you done it yet?" Fans like, "Not yet." Is he out yet? Nope, not yet. Well, that was kind of ginger. They shouldn't have replayed that part of it.
That was the Pennzoil move of the week, Gene. The JVC Kaboom Box Slam of the night.
No, it was oil because it was slow as molasses, is what it should have been. Oh, here we go.
Hell yes.
The replays of that doesn't do any favors because it shows he barely touches them because he's so good at that moonsault.
Right.
Oh, there they are going down the urine-smelling streets of New Orleans. Nasty ass place. Been there exactly one time, and it was one time too many.
Never been there.
Don't bother.
One of my favorite theme musics right here.
Look at the little lightning effects back there. Boy, that's pretty snazzy.
They had a fancy screen for this show, I guess.
Yeah. George Scott went all out. He didn't care if anybody came and saw it.
Right.
The 47 people that showed up, he wanted them to be amazed. They had to stand there until it stopped going, apparently.
Don't you all move till the lightning effect stops.
Yeah, I was very impressed when they put Muta on the video game this year. He actually had his legitimate music from back then.
I was surprised. And I was excited when I got it and I heard it. I was like, oh, shit.
Because they sure didn't come through with JYD, Sid's, or Tito's. Or they did Tito's, but not JYD and Sid. There was a lot of people crying online about that.
Yeah, you wouldn't think they would own Grab Them Cakes, but
apparently not. They lost a lot of that Jim Johnston music, I guess, when they fired him.
Yeah, true. I do love me some Gary Hart.
My buddy Jimmy Street that hosts podcasts, he's a huge Gary Hart fan. I always have to just get quiet when people say that because I don't get it. Like I'm not a fan of Gary Hart. I've never been impressed with anything from him. I don't know. Maybe I'm just odd, but
you're definitely odd. But no, I don't know. I think I enjoy him as manager.
Our old friend Stephen Casey's back.
Oh boy, another job in his future.
I bet he don't go 17 minutes with Muta, by God.
I would hope. I mean, I'd rather see him go 17 minutes with Muta in this time period than, like I said, I love me some Butch Reed, but
yeah.
Come on, do it. Do it. There we go. I'm still trying to define Stephen Casey's hairdo. It's not quite a mullet.
No, it's... Get another shot of him here. We're going to just zoom in on Muta staring at his fingers here, sniffing them.
He was backstage with Stan Lane's leftovers.
Apparently. Come on, dude. I dare you to do something right now. Why are we still watching this? Live from New Orleans.
Because he's a heel, Gene.
I know, but let us see Stephen Casey's hair again so we can figure out what's going on over there. Because this is
much longer than there we go.
Ah, yes. Oh, take that, motherfucker. Oh, tell you what his hair is now, green.
Yes, it is.
Just like his wrestling ability.
Who is this Goonie ref?
I don't know. I've never seen him.
Well, for those of us that are just listening, Stephen Casey just got a face full of the mist right off the bat. Now Muta's kicking the shit out of him.
We don't have any sound on, so we don't know if the bell had already rang or not, but the referee's allowing it, so... Boom! Backflip elbow into the corner. Patented maneuver with the Great Muta, as Gary Hart calls him.
Yeah, that's still like the strangest mullet ever. Like the front of it, like, I don't know. It's almost like a bowl cut mullet.
Yeah, it gives off very Buck Zoom off vibes with it, and that's why I don't like it.
Well, I would
There's
like
an
to think
effective move right there.
What, the dick armbar?
Yeah, rubbing his dick on his arm. That's something.
I mean, I'd tap out. Oh.
So at any point, have you ever put food coloring in your mouth and spewed it out like the Great Muta?
Not with food coloring, but I do enjoy like when you're in the pool and you get a mouthful of water, come out and spit it out. And
there you go.
Stick your fingers on your throat like your Muta.
Stare at your fingers for several minutes till everyone becomes uncomfortable.
God damn.
Shit. That was an interesting way to do a top rope drop kick, like from actually standing on the turnbuckle portion of it.
And backwards. I always enjoyed like the sticking his fingers in his mouth before he did strikes just to like weird people out, I guess.
Yeah, it worked. I was that as a kid that I always was like, ooh. Like all this shit you've been touching in there, and then you stick that shit in your mouth and then touch them.
I just can't get over this ref. Jesus.
Yeah, he must be a local.
Maybe he's one of the athletic commission refs.
Yeah. I just can't get over. I don't know that I ever remember Muta or Kabuki spraying somebody with the mist at the beginning of a match and then carrying on with the match and then them just wrestling and no-selling it after a while like it didn't even happen.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's disturbing. It doesn't do much for his mist. I don't know. Maybe it was an audible, like he didn't like that Casey got that close to him during that. And he's like, all right, motherfucker. Show you.
Maybe he didn't like his haircut.
Nobody likes his haircut, I don't think. So.
I was going to say, is he about to work the spinning toe hold with Funk in the building?
You no good son of a bitch.
We've been working that hold for 40 fucking years.
These Japanese are taking everything.
Goddamn horse. He's working the eyes pretty good in this match. I like it.
God. He's working the fingers in the mouth pretty hard in this match, too, more than I remember him doing it consistently. And there's the nerve hold. Yeah, you get enough of that green mist on your fingers, that nerve hold really fucking stings.
It definitely makes it extra.
Oh, yeah. These kids are excited. They're like, what the fuck are we watching? Oh, that's it. That's it. Damn. Woo.
I'm going to bet that would hurt just a smidge.
Oh, an armpit. God dang.
Now I hope he doesn't stick his fingers back in his mouth.
Oh, my God. If he sticks his fingers back in his mouth, I'm going to puke live on the air here. Oh.
You got to love the armpit nerve hold.
Yeah, that could backfire on you with certain people. Would never get that funk off your hand.
Right? Bet he never did that to Vader.
Not if he was smart. According to Doug Gilbert, he wouldn't want to do it to Eric Embry either. Got the George Animal Steel tongue going on now.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that.
Well, I stand corrected. He is going to, it might not be 17 minutes, but we're going to get a good 12 out of old Muta and Stephen Dane. Casey
you got to make sure old Steve keeps his heat.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a bright future.
Oh.
All right, I can't even say that with a straight face.
He's got one more TV taping ahead of,
yeah, pretty much.
Bright future.
Oh. That was quite the drop kick.
But he had to think twice about whether he was going back. He's like, I'm not bumping, but I'll fall in the corner. How about that?
Is he gonna? Oh,
get the shit out of here!
No, not again.
Fuck that bullshit. He's like, I ain't selling 2 lame drop kicks.
Shades of Eric Watts. It's twice I've mentioned Eric Watts now.
Yeah, that's more than I thought he would ever get mentioned on here, even the shows he was on. Boom!
Oh, that's another one right to the jaw. God damn. And a springboard plancha in 1989.
Hell yeah. As much fun as this match is, wait till he gets some real opponents as we move through
the
year here. So he faces a man called Sting with a rat tail. Well, that was... All right, Casey, that was pretty like, oh, on the floor. God. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
No, I'm not sure I have either.
What a maneuver.
Was this his debut?
No, he had done some TV by now.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Because we've seen a couple of different clips since the show started of like TV matches of him insulting jobbers and such. But
that was a stupid question. So, of course, he goes to the turnbuckle that's way farther away. Than
hell yeah. And
that moonsault was always fucking amazing.
Picture perfect.
Every time. Destroyed his knees, but it was picture perfect every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he paid for that later, but helped everybody else. Nobody else got their freaking guts caved in like Savage was doing with those elbows.
Yeah.
Of course, it didn't help. It did his fair share of damage to Randy Savage's knees, too, but there's some people got their insides rearranged.
Wait, are we talking about Too Cold Scorpio?
No, that was a whole different circumstance there.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Look how he launches himself.
And like you said, barely touches him. Beautiful.
Man. Best, I would dare say that's probably the best moonsault in the business right there.
100%. I don't know if anyone even comes close. Maybe Terry Funk's, but I'll tell you, while we're to talk modern wrestling again, Julia Hart in AEW, for as little as she is, her moonsault looks like it is fucking killing people. I don't know if you've seen it, but like she gets tremendous height, and then it looks like she is just dropping on them like 10,000 pounds. Like, I don't know how, and obviously she's not killing people, but like, I'll have to find you a clip of it. Like, it's pretty impressive. Like, for as little as she is, like I said, it looks like she's just destroying people with it. All right, we got JYD with a band because, at this point in his career, he's this over.
He needs all the help he can get at this point. Like, let's make his entrance awesome because it's going to be downhill from there. It's all my cousins.
This is the high spot.
It's all my cousins from down here in New Orleans.
Oh, I forgot where we were.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, this is definitely the high spot of the match.
Let's see if they're playing Grab Them Cakes.
Ever, the Nature Boy and PS on the same side. It's going to be something, fans.
I ain't playing that either. So on paper, in New Orleans, Junkyard Dog versus Butch Reed sounds like a hell of a match. But
and
unfortunately,
if it had happened 6 years earlier,
yeah,
it would have been a hell of a
unfortunately, the 1989 version of this match doesn't quite live up to the 1984 version of this match, or 83, whatever it was. Butch Reed's going to have his own band come out with him, hopefully.
What's your JYD bump counter for this match, Gene?
Oh, God. It's a clash. It's Butch Reed. I'll say we might see 2.
I'm going to go with 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking JYD's feeling, like, he's got to sell in front of his people, so.
Now, we're talking bumps. We're not talking about go down to a knee and then roll over on your back shit. I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm talking where he's going to, like, I'm take some body slams and stuff.
I mean, we'll even count the timber, where he
right
in slow motion.
Well, I didn't say they were going to be high impact bumps, Gene.
Yeah. Teddy Long, like, what's up, player?
You want me to make this a tag team match so you can take less bumps?
Well, we got to wait for them to play their way back out. They can't just stop playing and walk. They got to play all the way. Jesus.
Could you just play Butch's theme while you're on your way out so he can walk toward the ring at the same time? Oh, here comes Doom. Oh, yes, it's Doom. Doom is marching in.
I think they finally stopped. They look like they're just kind of blown up like Junkyard Dog at this point.
Should we have JYD come out second since he has a band? No, he's going to need time to recover from walking to the ring.
Yeah. Oh, look at this shit. They got his name up on the thing and fucking sparklers. Woo!
Gold Butch. Gold Butch. Is that Matsuda again? Oh, shit. Yeah. Matsuda's still here? That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Why they got this Japanese walking out here with me?
Bad enough I have to wrestle the Junkyard Dog.
Y'all know this is going to suck, right? Ain't nothing I can do with this mug.
He's like, after this, you're going to have to put me in a mask so people don't know how bad this shit was. I'll have to be the black man. Those are some horrible stairs.
Those are.
What did they fucking build that? Like, did they get to the building and go, oh shit, we don't have any stairs? Somebody run the lows.
So. I think somebody built those like as we were.
I bet Jack Victory had to build those motherfuckers.
Jack Victory was still hammering on those stairs when the damn opening theme started.
They're like, Jack, the opening match is you and this hammer against the stairs in a tag team match. Wear this mask. You're the fucking carpenter.
The carpenter.
He's like, is that my new gimmick? They're like, no, really, we need you to build stairs.
He's like, well, shouldn't Hacksaw Butch Reed have to be involved? And they're like, he's got a match tonight. Jack's like, how did I go from having 2 and 3 matches a show to not having a match on this clash? They're like, hey, the night ain't over, okay? Somebody goes home, you better be ready.
That's why he didn't have to work. He fucking cut himself building the stairs.
He's got a terrible splinter. He's not going to work tonight.
Though if JYD fucking trips and falls on the way to the ring, you're going to have to become the Junkyard Dog.
That's right. And if Iron Sheik is in no condition to wrestle, I'll just go ahead and get dressed then.
It's going to be fucking the Iron Assassin against Ranger Ross.
Like Iron Sheik hasn't been in any shape to wrestle since 1986.
Oh, the dog's hair is looking good there too.
Yeah. At least there wasn't social media for people to make fun of him like they did John Cena until he went and got hair plugs. He was so embarrassed. Oh, one of them big soup bone right hands is what Jim Ross is saying on commentary right now. I can promise you.
Well, shit, Butch has already taken 2 bumps off of 1 fucking punch. This seems unfair.
Well, he knows that.
Yeah, he's going to have to do all the work.
He's going to have very little to work with here. He better go and sell these punches big because there ain't a lot of offense coming behind him.
Butch is like, shit, I got to pretend this is 1984.
He's like, shit, I ain't got nothing left but headbutts now unless I'm going to take that power slam. I mean, you can watch any Junkyard Dog match after about I don't know, mid 80, early 87, and he pretty much just stands in the middle of the ring and people just come at him.
Bump off of him.
Yeah, me and Ray Russell was watching an old Coliseum video, and it was this dark match of JYD and Jake the Snake from 87, and Junkyard Dog never left the center of the ring, and Jake bumped all around him to the point when it was over with. He felt like you'd actually seen a halfway decent match, but JYD never moved out of the one spot except for do shit like this.
I thought for a minute I was going to get my first JYD bump because I thought he was going to fall running to the ropes. I don't know if you saw that a minute ago.
I did. I didn't know if accidental bumps were going to count or not.
Oh yeah, no, that can't. If he falls down, it counts toward my.
If he leaves his feet, you're taking it.
Yeah, if it's not him getting down to do fucking headbutts, it counts.
I don't even know if he's going to get my 2 in. It's going to be tough to get your 4. Butch is about 6 or 8 in already.
Butch did a goddamn leapfrog.
Sort of.
Well, yeah, Butch tried to do a goddamn leapfrog, but Dog couldn't even get down low enough to help him. Oh, holy shit, it stank.
Yes, good lord. Cajun.
Butch is like, nah, I'm taking a count out.
It's just like, damn it, do I have to get back in there? Get back in there, player. What? We really don't need crowd shots in New Orleans. I'm sorry. Let's take a break on that.
Dog's like, hurry up, I'm almost blown up. I've thrown like 6 punches and ducked.
Which is like, you ain't got nothing else to do.
I ducked under your leapfrog. I'm hurting.
I blew my back out. Yeah, I blew my back out on that leapfrog. I'm like, you took a leapfrog? Like, or you did a leapfrog? Like, no.
I ducked one. I almost headbutted his balls.
I didn't have a bald spot till that close call on that leapfrog. Don't wipe my hair off with his nuts.
Oh, he needs some of that spray hair shit from the OWF show.
Oh, hell yeah, he does. He'd be a perfect candidate for that.
It thickens as it sprays.
It sucks while it cuts. Well, it certainly
does suck.
Shit, Butch. Oh my God! Come on, man! Oh shit!
Oh, he's definitely blown up now.
He is blown up. He has blown everything out of his move set that he possibly had. Well, he's going to add this one on. Boom! Butch is like, I ain't got nothing else. Take it home.
Power slam me. We're done.
Just thump.
Is he going to get through this match without taking a single goddamn bump?
It's looking like it, which is crazy because we watched him wrestle Barry Windham in a freaking pro match where he took at least 2.
Maybe we need to have like if he takes, one. We're at 1.
That was big for a JYD bump. That might be his only one right there.
Maybe we need to add like an addendum. If he takes like a dozen punches, that counts as 1 bump.
This is going to turn into a fucking math equation if you're not careful. That's going to be hard.
Oh, there's 2.
Ooh. All right. Winning. I've hit mine right now. I don't know if he's going to get 3 and 4. We'll see. If so, he's showing out. He's like, we got to try to steal the show from Steamboat and Flair.
We're in New Orleans.
More them soup bones. Jim Ross is probably having a stroke right now on commentary.
He played football.
Football, soup bone, football. Oh.
Best pure athlete in the NWA. Haas.
He was a defensive lineman.
He was a Haas.
All right. Yeah, JYD's like, I took 2 bumps. You gotta slow it down here. We lay on his ropes for a while.
Get up, lazy man.
Generic manager work here.
Right.
Oh, I choke you so much. You fling your arms. I'm not counting that.
I don't know. I think that counts.
Oh, damn it. All right. We'll call it 3.
2.5.
All right. I'll meet you in the middle.
2.5.
Oh, he should have hooked the leg, Jess.
This match is ridiculous, McMahon.
This is all the movement he can muster right now. He is so worn out. Teddy's like, get them arms up. Get them arms up.
That may just be him having a stroke.
Get the band back out here. Get the band back out here.
Oh, yeah, he's about to make his fiery comeback. We're definitely going to end at 2.5.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. We're gonna do the arm dropping gimmick, aren't we?
Oh, Jesus. Please don't.
Wait, do his arms dropping count?
I'm sure he counts it.
Yeah. 2 3/4.
Yeah, it might get you to 3 at least.
I dropped my arm from way high in the air. That's got to count as a bump.
Here we go. He's junking up or whatever.
Butch is like, fuck, I got to do more.
He's like, I ain't taking that power slam. I ain't doing it.
You can cradle me and I'm done.
Yeah, ain't enough people here. You get a schoolboy. That's it.
Butch is helping him stand back up.
Hell yeah. He's pulling him up by the head. Oh. Soup bone. That was a
come on, Butch, put him down.
Irate.
Put him down.
He's like, you know I ain't finna run across this ring. No.
I won't call it a big back body drop, but it was definitely a back body drop.
It's all he could muster, that's for sure.
Oh. 3.5.
Ooh, the old spinning timber.
I don't know that we're going to make it to 4, but we'll take 3.5. All right, we're adding the Junkyard Dog bump count to the fucking Jack Victory count. This is a new thing. Oh, shit. I'm going to win.
Shoulder tackle. No.
Ah, damn it. I thought he was hitting him with a shoulder block.
Nice try. Motherfucker. Ooh.
No. Wait, does that count since he missed?
We'll have to get with the judges on that one. That's
all right.
Oh, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Holy shit! Turn a flip! Oh my god! I gotta give you that one. Damn nation. JYD took a bump and turned a flip backwards. Holy hell! Although I may have accidentally called the finish. I think we're finna get our schoolboy. No.
Like I said, had this not been New Orleans, I would never have gone that high. But
yeah. Well, he was going for it, but Butch fell. Oh shit!
And JYD fucks up the schoolboy. Amazing.
Motherfucker, don't
see that woman dressed like Miss Piggy in the front row?
Yeah. I think it may have actually been the real Miss Piggy. He is so tired. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if their match would have been 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, dear God. Oh, don't replay this. Punches that aren't even close to connecting there.
Oh, this was beautiful.
Oh, I can't believe they're replaying this in slow motion.
This is my new favorite.
For a small package and he falls through. That's actually on Butch. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. I think Butch expected Dog to be closer instead of just
that
staring.
may be it, but
oh shit, that was beautiful.
Dog was waiting for him to come, taking him 3 steps backwards before he hit the roll up. WTBS and NBA, don't worry, be happy. You're number 1. YOUR. And they even teased the fucking match that's not on here. Next, Dick Murdoch. Nope.
Well, yes, if I remember reading correctly, Bob Orton beat Dick Murdoch in like 33 seconds. So,
well, good thing we cut that out. We wouldn't want to waste 33 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure if those matches were like, due to previous technical issues. Like, I don't know why they're cut, but all versions of the WWF's copy of this seem to have that cut.
Yeah. Well, thank God we didn't cut the Spivey match, because that would have been a real shame.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd rather see this one or the Road Warriors against Doc and Rotunda. I mean, ooh. I guess at least this has Eddie Gilbert.
Yeah, I mean, you could have cut them both, honestly, but...
True.
Dan Spivey has shaved notches out of his hair and then colored it in red, it looked like.
Splendid.
Okay, so Eddie and Rick Steiner are the U.S. Tag Team Champions at this point.
Oh. At least this is back when Missy was hot.
Yeah.
I want to know where Dan Spivey was a college athlete.
Yeah, they don't really mention that, do they?
No. And I thought Steiner was in the varsity club at some point. Am I wrong?
He was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was. He was the first one to defect. They turned on him because he started getting over, and he showed interest in challenging Rotundo for the television title, and then it all went sideways.
Okay.
There. Oh shit, that was rough looking.
I like Eddie, but if that's the finish, I'd be okay.
Yeah. I feel like this isn't going to end well for. Oh my god!
Or if Eddie just chucked a fireball at Spivey and that was the ending, I'd be really happy with this.
But I have a feeling can't be bothered to get a fucking singlet like the rest of them. Even Dr. Death pulled out an Oklahoma singlet.
Well, that's because he doesn't have a fucking college to get a singlet from.
Well, see, they should have just got him a yellow singlet with green trim like he's wearing. But then put like college across the front of it, like Bluto from fucking
Go Local Sports Team and or college.
Yeah, your college here or some shit on the front of
it. I don't know if they're still in business, but there was a site called T-Shirt Hell, and they had a shirt that said "Go Local Sports Team and or college" and had like footballs and basketballs on it. I always wanted that fucking shirt.
Yeah, my little brother got the one where it was like a picture of a football and said baseball under it, or
nice.
The opposite, one of the two. But yeah, we used to go to T-Shirt Hell every other week to see what new crazy shirts they had back in the day. There's some we can't even mention on here, but
oh Lord, no. Oh yeah, there were shirts in there on that site where I'm like,
I was like, who is wearing that in public?
Yeah, like I thought they were funny, but goddamn, you get murdered.
I'm not paying $30 for one to.
I'm not paying $30 to get fucking murdered when I leave my house.
Exactly.
But there was some guy like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the bar.
Oh yeah, because they made a page of like people wearing the shirts, and every once in a while I'd go look and see like, what are people wearing? And there'd be ones that I wouldn't have worn in my house, and they're like wearing it out in a bar somewhere. I'm like, Jesus,
you're going to get stabbed. All right, Gene, put me on the spot. What's your favorite Dan Spivey match?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, I guess Waylon Mercy was the prototype Bray Wyatt, so
he certainly was, and he fell a little early there, Eddie. Sullivan like a dipshit. Waylon Mercy had some great promos, but I don't think he had any great matches that I remember seeing.
Oh, I mean, not that Spivey was ever great, but he was pretty shot by that point, I think.
Oh, his knees were gone. Boy, speaking of knees, he's bouncing around like a freaking kangaroo.
Here it comes. Oh, I was going to say, is it a starting line?
Not far from Scott showing up here, and
well, he was in his corner at that last. Was it the last show we watched, or one of the last?
He was in his corner at Chi-Town Rumble, but for some reason they kept them separate for a while. Rick kept teaming with Eddie, and Scott would wrestle single. Then they started doing some 6-man tags, and eventually it shifted to Rick and Scott.
Boy, Sullivan put a lot of effort in that fucking knee.
Yeah. Oh. Tommy Young. Shit.
Well, that's probably the biggest bump I've ever seen Spivey take ever.
Which means it probably wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Okay. Oh, small package.
Did Eddie hit him with something? I swear he threw something out of the ring. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I hope so.
Wait, did Spivey just do like a shotgun drop kick?
He did.
What the fuck?
I think he slipped and fell and just happened to hit Rick with his feet. But, oh no, is this going to be a god damn? Oh.
That was quite the powerbomb.
It was. Powerbomb him and pick him back up to punch him. That's kind of anticlimactic.
Putting the cart before the horse.
Spivey, you fucking moron. Here we go. Yeah, you don't, dude, you better get to hell. You don't want Rick Steiner to hit you with a fucking chair, dude.
Especially not one of those chairs.
Yeah. All right. Still the U.S. Tag Champs.
We'll return after these messages.
Relive the glory days of Memphis wrestling with the Retro Wrestling Review USWA podcast. Each week, we go back in time to review USWA Championship Wrestling from the 1990s, episode by episode. Join us for watch-alongs, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive interviews with people who were there and lived it. Whether you grew up watching it or you're discovering it for the first time, this podcast is your ringside seat to Memphis wrestling history. It's all a part of the WrestleCopia Podcast Network. Listen now at uswapodcast.com.
Hey guys, Ray Russell here. Lots of new stuff happening here at WrestleCopia. If you haven't checked out our website at WrestleCopia.com, it's a great way to keep up with the latest episodes of all of your favorite Copia programming, from the Wrestling Memory Grenade to Regional Wrestling with the Territory Talk, the Wrestling Stoop with the legendary Bob Roop, and of course all of those programs also available at your favorite podcast streaming platforms. And if you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the Copia world, all the latest news, random thoughts, fun videos, pictures, and more, make sure to join the more than 33,000 followers over at Facebook.com/Wrestling Grenade. Don't be left out. And last but definitely not least, it's what keeps the entire machine going. I'm talking about Patreon.com/WrestleCopia. We appreciate your support in helping us pay the bills to keep the WrestleCopia Podcast Network running and enabling us to continue to bring you all the quality programming that we offer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling, the podcast that's based on the old school but can still help you find the good stuff from today. Jimmy Street and the Plastic Sheik, Jared, are the undisputed tag team champions of the wrestling podcast world. From thought-provoking topics to superstar interviews to action figure expertise. This team does it all, and all they ask is, give me back my pro wrestling! Every other Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Tired of the same boring wrestling podcast? Need something with attitude, chaos, and maybe just a little cussing? That's STSpod.club, and we got it all covered. We've got wrestling weirdness with WTF News Desk, 5-minute time limit, and the Southern fried brain of me, BT, stirring the whole ship. We also have rolling into Mempho every week about the current Memphis wrestling. Interviews, hot takes, and wrestling outrageousness so wild it might get you banned in 12 states. That's right, it's SDSpod.club, or search all podcast catchers for Shooting the Shiznit, where wrestling podcasts grow chest hair. Not sure what that meant. Love my mama.
For all that was worth.
Yeah. Thank God they didn't cut that one. We'd have really been missing out on some Spivey.
I'd have rather seen 30 seconds of Dick Murdoch. It would have been more entertaining. I
30
love
seconds of Dirty Dick.
I like Dick Murdoch. Shouldn't we already on the main event?
Well, the main event doesn't go on last.
Okay.
They misspell his fucking name.
Oh.
Horrendous. RICK Flair on the big light up sign back there, folks.
Beautiful.
This.
Beautiful.
Jesus. Although I don't know, one of the match after this, I think, was the tag title match. So I don't know. This may be the actual main event.
No, the three that are cut went in a row.
Okay.
I know that from looking. Like, I just looked ahead to see what was on this show. I mean, I know the three that they cut were all in a row.
I may just be thinking of Wrestle War, that there was a tag match after their match, but we shall see. It's
Yeah.
2 out of 3 falls, so it's going to be a while regardless.
Yeah, I know it's a long one, but
That's what she said. Well, the famous Ric Flair robe that they spent years tracking down.
I know our wives didn't say that, Gene.
No, I never mentioned any names for a reason there.
Nope, this is the main event.
Okay.
Or the final match. There were 2 dark matches after this where Sting defeated Rip Morgan and Lex Luger defeated Jack Victory.
Well,
both title matches, and a television title and then a U.S. title. But
man, Jack Victory didn't take that.
Yeah, I really would have thought that Jack would have pinned Luger, but nope, this just is really, really long. So we'll have a lot to discuss. And that's also what she said.
Yes.
Oh boy, it's Bonnie and the little dragon.
Oh, they put him in a fucking dragon suit this time. Look at that. Tremendous. The family man.
Bonnie. Yeah, he was just cool enough as the dragon. He didn't need all this bullshit. Like, why not just make him fucking Ricky the Dragon Steamboat? Like, I'm here for revenge on Ric Flair from all the years that we fought each other. Like, why did we need this crap?
And, I feel like, all right, if you're going to justify the family man thing by trying to make him relatable or whatever, her coming out dressed like a damn pageant mom totally cancels that out. Do
you feel like they were trying to copy Elizabeth?
I think so. I don't even know that they were. I think she was. I think she was up there and saying, hey, Randy Savage's wife gets to go out there with him and wear nice gowns and jewelry and shit. Why couldn't I do that? And Ricky's like, because I'm not a heel. Well, It doesn't have to be a heel.
Yeah, I mean, she obviously didn't understand the Macho Man gimmick.
No, Ricky's not going to hide behind her and use her as a human shield at any point, although I wish he had. And hide behind her when he's wrestling Vader or some shit and then clobber.
Yeah, the infamous butterfly robe.
I think it's funny that Bonnie Steamboat probably had more heat than any female manager in history, and she wasn't even a heel.
Right. Yeah. She's one that I'm kind of surprised, like, after their divorce, like, never popped up doing, like, a shoot interview or something.
Yeah, she probably
just trying to cash in. I know, like, tried to cash in on, like, that's not how it happened. Let me tell you the real story.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure she probably tried to get interviewed, and she probably tried to get a full-time job like Dana Warrior at some point.
Oh, God, I hate that fucking bitch. Every year she'd pop up and like, Warrior. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, if you took a drink every time she said Warrior, you'd be fucking dead.
It's like, and stories all claim that they were on the verge of getting a divorce, and she was in the process of getting ready to leave him whenever he suddenly got the call to go be in the Hall of Fame, and they agreed to stick together so that he didn't show up without a family. And then after she seen he suddenly was getting reaccepted, her attitude changed, and then he drops dead, and then all of a sudden, oh, my beloved husband.
He was a piece of shit anyway, and if that pisses anyone off, I apologize. And actually, no, I don't, but he was a piece of shit anyways. Fuck him. Anyway, 2 out of 3 falls, the Dragon and Flair for the title.
We've already got a slap in the face to start things off.
And we have the crowd cheering the heel, because that's always a good thing when your world champion is a face and getting booed.
Yes.
All right, just because talking about fashion seems like the thing to do, what was your favorite Flair color scheme, Gene?
I really liked that red and silver robe that he had at Chi-Town Rumble. But I did like the black trunks and black and red boots like better than when he would wear the whole solid red outfit with that other red robe that he had in WWF. But the black and silver Nature Boy robe was probably one of my favorites.
Agreed. The red robe is one of my favorites as well. But this is a good look. I actually liked the light blue, but I always hated that light blue robe.
Yeah. Like he was wearing on his galoob, as we expose our the depth of our nerddom here. Some of these things we mentioned, but I have to say I like the purple robe too, just because it was cool looking.
I'm sure people know we're nerds. So.
Yeah. But, I liked the purple robe because I thought it looked cool, and I actually got to wear it at like StarCast.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. And then they brought the red one to WrestleCade, but I didn't get to go that year because I wanted to wear it too. But yeah, right, me and Rosie both got to wear the purple robe and hold the actual big gold belt. That was pretty nice. Pretty cool.
Very nice. I got to, since there are several big golds floating around, I got to hold the one that DDP takes places with him, but because I always heard that Scott Steiner has the real one, but I don't know if that's
Scott Steiner had the real one.
Oh, okay.
The one I held was the real one because Conrad Thompson bought that one from Scott Steiner.
Oh, okay.
Gave him 2 shoe boxes full of cash for that. He bought that belt and the Letterman jackets that they wore as a tag team at the same time.
Oh, right on. And then I don't know whatever happened with that whole thing where Flair and the original NWA title and high spots thing with Flair.
Oh Lord, I don't know how that eventually played. I know they sued him, but
I just don't know who ended up with that belt.
Yeah, because he sold it to somebody, and that's how he got sued because he sold that belt, but he had already used it as collateral on like 4 different loans.
Yeah.
So,
because. I mean, as nerdy as this will sound, like I feel like that belt's really important to history, so I hope somebody ends up with it.
Yeah.
And I hope it doesn't just end up in some dickhead's fucking room like those assholes on that WWE show.
Oh, I'm sure it's some random collector like that that's got it.
Ugh. I'd rather see WWE end up with it because at least they'll display it.
Unless it's among all them damn belts that Lambert guy or whatever, the MMA guy who was on AEW for a while, he's got a shit pile of belts.
I wish I had the money these people had.
Me too.
Like, it would be nice just to have the money to go, you know what? I'm going to buy fucking Kerry Von Erich's robe this week.
I'm going to buy Kerry Von Erich's foot this week. The fake one.
You think a collector has that?
Yeah, somebody does.
I would like to think that's not in a collection.
You can like to think that, but I bet you somebody has it in the boot.
Oh, God. Let's focus on this match now.
I don't mean the actual foot they amputated. I just mean the...
Yeah, the prosthetic. I know. Prosthetic.
That Colonel Beers pulled off with a spinning toe hold in Las Vegas.
Fucking David Manning probably autographed it. So.
Oh, yeah.
As David Von Erich. Well, that was a slow fucking count. All right, we're definitely starting this one slow. You can tell they're going a while.
Yeah. I've never been a big fan of 2 out of 3 falls matches myself, but
I mean, I get it was a thing back in the day when you only had like 4 matches on the fucking show.
Yeah.
Like back in like the 40s and 50s and shit, but
where every title match was 2 out of 3 falls.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm iffy either way. Doesn't really.
I guess Luthez is there. He's pretty excited about this. Like, this is how you do it, by God. 2 out of 3 falls.
All these other fucking kids with their high spots.
Bunch of pussies.
This Steamboat kid working this headlock for 4 minutes. This is great. None of these kids know how to work. Though that does make me laugh because every generation thinks the next generation doesn't know how to work.
That's, I've always thought it was ironic that Cornette lives his life now to sit and shit on anything modern. It's like there was a time that Ole Anderson and the old fucks were sitting there talking about how the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express were out there killing the fucking business.
Exactly. And fucking 30 years from now, the Young Bucks will be on their podcast going, these fucking kids doing fucking 920 moonsaults are killing the business.
Exactly.
With their
you only do 47 super kicks in a match, not 55.
Right? These kids with their goddamn bionic fucking legs. It's just like, our parents hated our music. Their parents hated their music. If we had kids, we would hate their music.
Oh, you damn right. I hate all this new music. I mean,
like,
I will own that I am that guy now.
Oh, absolutely. I am too. I laugh because years ago, and I'm not a fan of their music, but I do enjoy their commentary on wrestling. Violent J of the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
They were asking him about, how everyone hates their music. And that's what he said. He's like, it's the same shit. He's like, your parents hated your music. Their parents hated their music. He's like, 30 years from now, we're all going to be sitting around going, this goddamn fucking alien music. What happened to good music like the Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, that's 100. And it's the same thing with wrestling, the same thing with fucking movies, music. Oh, yeah, no, I think, to me, music died in like 1996.
Yeah, like my wife tries to somewhat keep up with current music, and she'll try to play shit, and I'm like, fuck that, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Like my iPod, I don't have an iPod, but my MP3 player, I guess at this point now, my phone,
yeah,
is full of shit from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Every now and again, I might hear some one artist that might have a song or two that I don't mind, but most of the shit, all this auto-tune and all that crap, like, I've got nothing for it.
I have more music from the 60s than I do from the 2000s on my fucking Spotify.
Yeah.
Like shit that I listened to with my dad growing up.
See, all my parents listened to was old country growing up. So I didn't really listen to like the 60s and even much 70s music. I mostly listened to 80s music when I was a kid. But like, I don't have any nostalgia for it like that. Like my wife does. Like she loves, a lot of that old shit, Mamas and the Papas and all that crap. She grew up listening to it with her mom, but I don't really have that. But I do like old country music, which I hated it back then, but I listen to it now just because I guess for nostalgia purposes, but not every day or anything.
No, I get it. Well, that's
right
like
mood.
My dad's favorite band was the fucking Beach Boys. So like, I like to hear some Beach Boys now. Like, I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah. And that's like us with this 80s wrestling. I mean, it was our comfort as a fucking kid. Like, that's what we like to do on the weekends. Like the fucking Ric Flair, Ronnie Garvin title change. It's a fucking terrible match.
Yeah.
It was a stupid title change, but I remember sitting in my grandma's living room, and that's where I saw that match. So that match will always be special to me. So,
yeah. Yeah, the just like you were talking about with the music, like the stuff that I loved wrestling wise as a kid, there was old folks going, oh, that shit, that ain't, felt the same way. But I finally got with wrestling like I am about music, where I just finally just stopped watching the new stuff for the most part. And now that WWE's on that fucking ESPN app, I'm officially done even watching those pay-per-views. And I've got HBO Max for the time being, but I don't really go back and watch AEW on it. I don't know. I just don't really care for new stuff. And I finally decided, like, you know what? I don't have to watch this. I've done it my entire life. Like, I don't have to watch it. I don't have to watch it and bitch about it.
Well, like you've said, there's enough of the old stuff out there that you can either rewatch it or watch it you haven't seen.
Yeah. I mean,
I do keep up with AEW, but I don't modern WWF or E, whatever the fuck. I can't do it. I might buy that fucking ESPN shit for 1 month just to have a couple friends over and watch the Rumble for old time's sake. But to pay for that every month, fuck no.
Yeah, Rumble and WrestleMania is going to be tough because I've watched them my entire life. But like this Survivor Series, that's the first Survivor Series I haven't watched, and I don't know when. And having read about it, I'm like, I don't think I'll even watch it later on if it comes on something else. Like, I think we can skip that one altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Bring back the goddamn Survivor Series matches. Wasn't that the point of the fucking show?
Yeah, God forbid. I read different people. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I read somebody that said, I think they like having War Games matches better because less people can do jobs. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that. Don't agree with it, but I can see it for sure. Yeah, that novelty of bringing back the War Games lasted about a year or two and wore off pretty fucking quick.
I will say that is, people can hate on them all they want, but they're all overbooked. 100%. The AEW at least does War Games better than fucking WWE does because this fucking War Games without blood and fucking, it's stupid. Like, at the very least, if you're going to have a cage match, people need to bleed. And they're all overbooked with all the weapons and all the bullshit.
Well, that's what I didn't like, even when WWE brought it back, when all of a sudden you're throwing all that bullshit in the fucking door before you get in. And
yes.
And
the other thing,
AEW goes too far in the other direction of too much blood and too much nonsense. But
no, like I said, they're both overbooked shit. But at the very least, at least AEW kind of has the spirit of the match, where WWE is just like, oh, we're gonna do a moonsault off the cage and nobody's gonna bleed. Like, ugh.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't love that whole, we don't lock the cage till the goddamn everybody's in here, so people are just coming and going and jumping off shit and all that. But apparently, from the little bit I saw of any clips from this Survivor Series, apparently the woman's one is, all right, who's getting in the garbage can and jumping off the top of the goddamn thing this year? Because that's like a annual spot, apparently.
Well, I think Io Sky's done it every year. I mean, it's impressive that she can do that, but does it really need to be done? Like, one time was like, holy shit. And then the next time it's like, okay.
And now it's just like, she starts climbing up. It's like, oh, okay, here's where the bitch jumps off with the garbage can.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's my really big issue. And I know we really need to get back to talking about what we're watching, but that's my big issue with WWE is they're so about moments and this and that. I'm like, you're doing shit just to be doing it. Like, what happened to fucking like getting back to wrestling? I don't know.
Damn, he just got hit with like 4 things at once. Put somebody through like he got hit with like a cup and a box and all the shit at the same time. It's pinged off his fucking head. Jesus.
Yeah, let's get back to this. We'll bitch about modern wrestling another time.
Yeah.
We'll do that a little bit each week.
Yeah.
All right, Flair begging off.
One thing I was going to say real quick before we move past it, not about modern wrestling, but just that I've actually talked to a couple of people who said they always hated the Survivor Series concept, even back in like the 80s. And I always looked forward to it every year because I thought it was fun to see the different people who would get teamed together that you would see interact. Normally, you would either never see them interact as partners or you probably would never see them wrestle each other on the card. And that was like my favorite thing from like 87 up through 92 or 3 or whenever they started straying away from it. Did you like the old Survivor Series for that reason, or did you not really care for the whole concept?
Oh no, I loved it. I'm with you because I mean, I think the people that didn't like it, I think their thing was always like, oh, they had nothing to do with each other. I'm like, but you could take 4 feuds, like if you had Hogan feuding with Andre. I mean, these weren't real teams, but like Savage feuding with Steamboat, Morocco feuding with Bundy, and Coco feuding with whoever. And you could get 4 feuds in one match, and then you could have crossovers. You could build new feuds. I thought it was a great idea.
You could get over like Bad News being a loner when he would end up walking out on his team every year, where you normally didn't have that opportunity to cross him up with people.
Or like Honky being a coward when he'd get in there and he'd fucking walk out. And I thought it was a great idea. And like when you had like the tag team ones where there were like fucking 15 guys on each side, like,
yes.
No, I thought that shit was awesome.
And as much as they copied each other, I'd always kind of hoped that WCW would get a version of that at some point.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. Yeah, no, I understand what people were saying, like that they could have used that pay-per-view to build other, but I liked the unique pay-per-views. That's why I like Battle Bowl as much as I do. Because it wasn't the same shit. Like, I love the Rumble. Those original Survivor Series were great. I even liked the King of the Ring because it was something different.
I mean, that's what was cool back then is you didn't have them.
Stomp.
Hell yeah, he just did Kevin Sullivan right there. Is you didn't have a pay-per-view every month, and then WrestleMania was only your like card full of one-on-one matches because like SummerSlam was always headlined by a tag team match for the first several years.
Mm-hmm.
That was the deal there. And then you had the team matches at Survivor Series. Then you had the Rumble, and I really liked that. And then over the years, they start taking away the things that made them unique, and then we had a pay-per-view every freaking month.
Well, then even because when they added the 5th pay-per-view, it was King of the Ring, wasn't it?
Yeah, and so you had that tournament.
Right.
Different.
So, yeah, no, I enjoy it. And then you had this Tuesday and oh, wait, never mind. But, yeah, no, I liked when they had, and not like, and I feel like going back to modern, but like with the gimmick pay-per-views today, like the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, like you're shoehorning in a gimmick whether it needs it or not.
Yeah.
Whereas with those, like you knew Survivor Series was coming, but it wasn't necessarily like a Hell in a Cell to me feels like that's a feud-ending gimmick match.
Yeah.
Whereas like the Survivor Series, you can plug any feud, any gimmick, any, like anybody can be in one of those matches. So it's not necessarily like you can plug a feud that's ending into it, a feud that's beginning into it, a feud that's in the middle into it. Like it doesn't matter. Whereas like a Hell in a Cell match or the goddamn Elimination Chamber or whatever the fuck they're doing, or a War Game, like War Games is for fucking guys, like two teams that have nothing else. Like they have to get in there and murder each other. Like not because it's November, we have to do War Games. Like, and I understand they always did War Games at the Bash, so it kind of was like that, but they always built a reason toward it, not just like, oh, here, these 5 random chicks qualified to be in War Games.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, don't get me started on this whole, we got to have a female version of every
Well, no, I'm
match.
not even opposed to that, because fuck, Rhea Ripley's a bigger star than any guy in WWE at this point.
But so to put 10 random women in a goddamn War Games just so they can be in a War Games.
The men are just as random, though, Gene. Like, I
get that, but
and this isn't me just fighting you for equality, but I'm not even against the women having a version of the match at this point, because half of them are bigger stars than the guys. But I'm just shitting on the fact that, like I said, it's November. We have to do War Games. It's fucking September. We have to do Elimination Chamber. Like,
well, I agree, but I'm just saying you're taking that a step further when not only do we have to have 1 War Games, we got to have fucking 2, and we're going to put 10 random women in here with no real ties to each other, and they're going to hit each other with goddamn sticks and chairs and boards and jump off shit with a goddamn trash can.
But again,
to me, the only real Royal Rumble, I mean, the only War Games to me that made any sense and the timing fell just right was the year the Bloodline shit all fell right at Survivor Series, and that all kind of came to a head at that Survivor Series. It felt necessary. All the rest of the shit feels completely unnecessary.
I can agree with that. But again, at the same time, half the time the women are having better matches than the men, so I'm not shitting on them having a women's match too. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. I'm not going to go down that road because there's no need. So now we're in the second fall here with Flair got a roll. Did Flair win the first fall?
Sure.
Okay.
Wasn't paying attention. Well, as much as he's strutting, I'll assume he won.
We'll assume he did. Sorry, folks. I mean, there's only so much you can say about these two rolling around on the mat in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I hope you and please weigh in with your feelings on.
Yeah, if you want us to stick to the match, we'll try to do that.
That too. If you have opinions on what we're discussing, please let us know about them. Email Gene, put them in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, we start getting enough feedback. We may occasionally record shows where we just respond to feedback and discuss topics if that appears to be something people are interested in.
Exactly. Or you can tell us to shut the hell up. I mean,
yeah, you can say, shut up and watch the match you're watching. We don't give a fuck about modern shit. That's why we're not watching it. We're watching your stupid show about Clash of the Champions. And I get that, but things come up at time to time.
Oh, Steamboat up top with a huge shop. I mean, we can do play-by-play if you really want to hear that. But if you want to hear that, watch our OWF show. Cheap plug. And buy Gene's book. Oh, okay.
Listen to JR and Michael Hayes.
Yeah, we can turn their commentary on and mock it the whole time if you want. But yeah, like I said, it is hard to stick to this when they're obviously working the first two falls at a
snail's
leisurely pace.
And you know, we kind of talked about them and the feud as much as we could at Chi-Town Rumble recently. So,
and if we start talking about Rick too much, it's just going to turn into us shitting on him for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
So, I do have to say, did you watch the A&E biography on Ricky Steamboat by any chance?
It's been a while, but I saw it back when it first came out.
I enjoyed that one. Like, I didn't know he's into like car racing and shit now. I thought that was kind of interesting.
That was very surprising. Did not know that either.
I thought that was very interesting. I've never gotten the chance to meet Ricky, and I'd like to, because like I think I mentioned it before on here, when I first started watching wrestling, he was my initial like favorite wrestler.
I was able to meet him in Charlotte and get some things signed, and he was super nice. It was one of those things where they were kind of wrangling everybody through, so he didn't get a lot of time to talk to him, but super nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like a buddy of mine met him when he was doing those shots with Ring of Honor and got me an autograph and said he was a really cool dude, but said I just never had the opportunity to.
He has dropped on Flair's leg literally like 12 times now. How is he not blown up just from this?
Man, Steamboat had a gas tank on him.
God damn, JYD's blown up back there watching him. Goddamn, Ricky.
JYD's in the shower, and all of a sudden he's sucking air and doesn't know why.
Clutched his chest. He's like, oh.
It's the big one.
Now, look at this. Putting the figure 4 on Ric Flair after working his leg over repeatedly. Will Flair tap out to his, well, should I say submit to his own move, because in 1989, tapping out wasn't a thing.
God, I miss those days too.
That was kind of a funny thing where tapping out became a thing in UFC, and it just overnight, it became a thing in wrestling. It wasn't even like something they discussed or like, hey, we're going to start doing this. It just started happening as if it had been happening all along.
Well, I kind of forget. Did it start when Shamrock came in, or was it happening before that? Like,
it was happening before that. Just once it became an established thing on UFC, suddenly it just started happening in wrestling matches. And like I say, old announcers just act like it's something that's always gone. Oh, he's going to tap. He's going to tap. By God, by God. It's like, you've never talked about that before. Nobody tap. I used to. That was part of the selling, was pounding the fucking mat. I mean, you can go back and look at Flair and the Scorpion and different things, and he's pounding the fucking mat, and that which would have been a finish.
Yeah, I feel like it took a lot away from wrestling, because, like you said, you could beat on the mat and like slap the mat to get the fans into it. And now, as soon as you touch the mat, it's over. Like,
he tapped. He tapped. He tapped.
And I feel like there were a couple years there where people like would forget. And
yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, that's how it just kind of crept in, and nobody really talked about it. They weren't like, hey, we've adopted this as a new thing now. It just started happening, and everybody just kind of went with it.
Flair, you could reach out and touch that rope, dude. Like, seriously.
I mean, he could get his nose over it before. Tommy Young, do your job. There you go. Oh, God. Oh.
I shit on Flair a lot, but his verbal selling was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You could hear him screaming, oh, God, across that arena.
And he'd cuss every now and again. Oh, shit. You know, just to throw a little drama in there. But, oh, yeah, he was a hell of a seller, that's for sure.
Like I said, he may have worked the same match about every damn night, but his and I always appreciated when he'd get color and then his whole fucking hair would be red.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the best at getting it in the cage. When they'd rake his head, he'd slip in there and cut it. It's hard to, even when you knew what he was doing, it was hard to spot him doing it. He'd go raking that head across the cage, and that white hair would turn red.
I still think my favorite blade job was Shawn Michaels' mid-air blade job in that first Hell in a Cell. You can see it, but it's fucking impressive nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah. Just put the grass now.
These two blistered each other with them damn chops. Jesus.
Yeah. So we got the rest of this one, and then we still got Wrestle War to go. But do you think overall, in the big scheme of wrestling, this trilogy of matches holds up and is as special as people make them out to be? Or was it something where you kind of had to be there, and if you try to show it to somebody now who, say, younger people that only know wrestling from, say, 2005 forward or something, do you think, is there any way for them really to understand how people felt about these matches back then? And do you think they look at them the same way? Do you look at them the same way, I guess, is another question.
I can still enjoy them. Do I think a modern audience would enjoy, do I think the kids that think like modern WWE is the greatest shit ever would enjoy these? No, I think they're too slow.
Yeah.
I think you could show those kids Savage Steamboat, because it moves at a pretty brisk pace, but I think these are worked too slow for them. I think you could show them Flair Funk, like from Bash.
Yeah.
But I feel like these are worked at too slow of a pace. But I think, like, to someone like us, I think these matches still hold up.
They do. I don't know. Even back then, these weren't my favorite matches. Like, people are always like, oh, those are the greatest matches that ever happened. I'm like, nah, I'm like, kind of what you said there. Like, okay, give me Flair Funk.
Oh, I agree with that.
Give me, Sting and Flair, honestly. Like, and that's not even a knock on Steamboat. I think Steamboat had more exciting matches with other people, but I've never been a fan of long matches. Like, when I was a little kid, and this will be sacrilege to some people, but like when I was a kid, I didn't like watching NWA pay-per-views because all the matches were too goddamn long. Like, I prefer WWF pay-per-views, and I like the TV show, the WCW TV shows, because like Clash of the Champions, usually the matches moved a little faster. In the early going, you had more matches and they were shorter. Then you went through this lull of what we've been watching, where less matches and every match is long as fuck, it feels like. And then we eventually get back around to there's 16 matches on a Clash and none of them last over 5 minutes, but I used to fucking, as a kid, like, as it looked like, until I was probably 13 or something, I fucking hated Ric Flair matches. I thought they were all boring as fuck. And then when I'd see him get in the ring, I'm like, oh, goddamn. And I'd find something else to do, and I'd show back up for the finish, which predictably I knew was going to be the goddamn Four Horsemen running in or whatever,
That might have been attention deficit disorder, Gene.
Could have been. Because I also, and this will really fucking twist everybody's nipples, I was not a fan of the Savage Steamboat match. That was my least favorite match on the fucking WrestleMania 3 because the goddamn thing lasted forever as far as I was concerned. I was not a fan of it.
I mean, yeah, okay.
When I got older and went back and watched it, I appreciated the work rate and all that shit, but I still, to this day, like, when people start going, oh my God, my favorite match, I jerk off to Steamboat and Savage at least 3 times a week. Like, no, I can sit through it now, but even now I don't get all boned up about it or anything.
Well, you go jerk off to Lawler and Dundee, and
it's more exciting.
I mean, I like Lawler.
Less
Piper
choreographed.
Much.
Huh?
I enjoy Piper and Adonis about as much as that one.
I enjoyed it more back then. That was my favorite match on that show as a kid. And I liked Hogan and Andre just because it was Hogan and Andre.
And you like Bundy squashing the midgets.
Oh, that was fun, yeah. anytime there's midget abuse, I'm down to see that.
Right, are we amateur wrestling now? What the fuck? Yeah, like, I think this is my least favorite of these matches because it goes so goddamn long.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that till it was over, but this is definitely my least favorite of the three by a landslide.
Like, I know this will probably draw me heat. Like, that fucking, the Brett Shawn Michaels Iron Man match. Ugh.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I've probably only watched that match in its entirety maybe 2 times in my life.
Yeah, it's way too long.
And I'm good to not watch it again.
If you want me to watch an Iron Man match, give me Rude and Steamboat for a half hour.
Yeah. Yeah, 30 minutes is plenty for an Iron Man match.
Holy shit. Wasn't expecting Ricky to go face down, ass up in this match.
And then hang there. Are you going for the figure? No, I was like, is he going for figure 4 again? Was that? No.
Oh, he chopped him in the throat.
Oh, I just remembered what happens in this fall.
I'm just...
God, that was a good bump.
Flair hasn't bled in either of these matches, too. That's weird.
Yeah.
Or was this during the whole there wasn't allowed to be blood time in the NWA?
Done on TBS.
Okay.
Pay-per-views you could, but they didn't want it on TBS. It's what got Dusty fired.
That's right. Good old standards and practices.
Yeah. All right, that's what we need. Just a random crowd shot.
Those people are like, take it home. We got to go hunt betas.
Yeehaw.
Chewed.
And this is still the second fall, people. In case y'all think y'all finna go gator hunting real soon. There it is. God damn it. Fuck. Ah.
No, that's Terry Funk watching this going, I gotta piss. God damn it.
When I wrestle Flair, we're not going this goddamn long.
I'm in a pile drive.
Even Luthez is asleep.
But that's because he's fucking 95 years old.
Because he shit his diaper and passed out.
Oh, God. I forgot about this shit. The hanging double chicken wing baloney.
Yeah, this is where he introduces it as a finisher.
So that they can use it in another fall. Or, I forget if it's the other fall or the next match. But
yeah.
The only chicken wing I want to see is goddamn Bob Backlund using the crossface.
That's right.
You plebeians. I loved that. Bob Backlund was one of my favorite characters in wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
And when I met him at one of his book signings, was just about that crazy. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got to meet him at WrestleCade, and yeah, he was wild. A lot of fun.
I met him at a book signing in Pennsylvania, and the people that were running it, like it was in a bookstore, and the people that were running it were fucking terrible. And his wife was with him, and so like they were trying to charge me for the book and then charge me to have him sign the book. And I was like, if I buy it, so I went up to his wife. I was like, if I buy the book, will he sign it? And she was like, oh, of course. And I was like, oh, that guy says. So she walks up to the guy on the counter, and she was like, that's not how this works. She was fantastic. So I went up, and shook his hand, and I was telling him what a big fan I was. And I told him, I was like, you actually helped me out a lot, because I told him that I would always, from the time I was little, I played Scrabble with my grandmother. And you know how like most of the time, like when you were a kid and you played games with your parents or your grandparents, like they'd let you win shit. My grandmother wasn't like that. Like she'd beat me like 152 to like, 37.
Oh, my dad was. My dad would cheat.
Nice. Well, no, she didn't cheat. Like she was like smart, and then like you'd be like, Grandma, that's not a word, and she'd like silently slide the fucking dictionary across the table at you. Like, she was serious about her Scrabble. I think I played her from the time I was old enough to like spell till she passed away in 2001. And I think I maybe beat her 5 times. But about the time he started coming around with those promos, I learned some goddamn big words. And I remember, I think I played plebeian against her one time in Scrabble. And so I told him that story, and he was like, well, that's fantastic, young man. And he's like, I'm going to teach you a new word today. And he wrote, don't capitulate in the book, and then signed Bob Backlund. He's like, you look that one up when you get home. And I was like, I will, sir. Thank you.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was
whenever cool. I met him, he's like, what's your name, son? And I said, Gene. He goes, are you mean, Gene? I'm not saying are you mean, Gene, the announcer, but are you as a person, Gene, are you mean? I'm like, I try not to be. That's good. And he like completely like changed his tone. He's like, that's good. He passed me on the back. That's good. That's good. Mean Gene, let's take a picture. And he went right back into like, you could tell like if you see that picture on Facebook, like you can see the intensity of the fucking in the picture, like just how crazy the whole moment was. But he was super awesome. And ironically, I actually got to meet Mean Gene that same day, and he was awesome.
Oh, I loved, like I said, I think I've told you this, right? I met Mean Gene at the opening of a Mean Gene burger. So
nice.
He was cool, but the Mean Gene burger food was food.
They had one and closed it down in the gas station when we moved to Kentucky, that little town we lived out there. Like the sign was like painted over, but it was starting to come back through and you could see it. And I was like, damn it, Mean Gene's Hamburgers out here in like bumfuck nowhere, Kentucky, like just a bump in the road.
We have I live near West Virginia University. I'm sure it's been mentioned, but they have this place called the Mountain Lair where like all the kids can like come, and there's like 5 or 6 restaurants, and it opened up in there, and it was there for several years, but oh shit, big Flair bump. Oh, he didn't even get to the top rope. Ricky chopped the shit out of him. I just noticed the Funkers on commentary.
Oh, so it wasn't Michael Hayes this whole time. That's good.
But yeah, no, like I said, they opened it up there. So Gene was there for the opening, and he signed autographs and took pictures with everybody. And like I said, I remember they had a roast beef sandwich. That's the only thing I can tell you about the menu other than the burgers. And I know for a while he had pizza places too.
Yeah, I remember seeing ads for that. But yeah, I sat down and he was going to sign a picture, and he's like, what's your name? And I said, Gene. He said, 2 Mean Genes? Oh, give me a break. And I was like, yes, he got his fucking line in. That's awesome.
That's awesome. There are way too many Ricky slightly lifting his shoulder falls in this match.
Yes.
Take it home, boys.
At least they've ramped it up a bit from that. And them first falls was like fucking molasses, dude. Like, god damn. Like, I'm sorry, there was nothing really to even talk about. Like, and they're still laying on the mat. And
yeah, that's why we broke into that. If you're watching the watch along version, you'll understand why we broke into that long tirade about modern wrestling.
Yeah,
but if you're just listening, go watch the match and you'll understand.
Yeah.
Oh, Flair with a double axe handle. That's outside of his normal repertoire.
It is. A little bit into mine. Yeah, I don't like that. So.
Wasn't quite off the top rope, but it'll do, okay? Oh, hey, oh, no, that's Tommy Young. I was going to say, is that dipshit ref again?
Nah, it's Tommy Young. All right, back him in the corner and chop. Oh, no. Turn a flip, Steamboat. Oh. That'd have been great if Steamboat would have did his.
Oh, no.
No.
He
now
somehow
he's
managed
in the trio woe.
He managed to crotch himself and trio himself. That was pretty good.
Blew his knee out. Here we go. Now we go to school.
Ooh.
Ugh. Oh, shit. His feet come out from under him. I don't think he was supposed to come down quite that hard. Steamboat's like, fuck me. Oh. Broke my leg, dude. It's like, I'm not going to get you up in that fucking chicken wing now. He's like, that's the idea. Oh, shit. He got a little higher than Butch Reed did earlier when him and JYD did that.
Just a smidge.
It's level with the top rope. Woo!
I'm looking forward to that $5 I'm going to get in the mail for winning that JYD 4-bump bet.
Yeah, I'll have to get with producer Smokey to.
Yeah, my check's in the mail. Is that what you're saying? When it comes
producer Smokey handles all the payouts. He's the businessman on this thing.
Yeah, I remember him from OWF. I'll be looking. I'll be waiting for that check.
Well, once he got signed by AW, I figured he'd have some money to make good on some of that.
Yeah. It's the last time he'll talk me into any outlaw bullshit.
Dun,
dun, dun.
Maybe. All right. Steamboat's trapped in a figure 4. He's in the middle of the ring. He can't reach the ropes. This has got to be the end, right? He's going to give up.
I can't see how he can possibly get out of this. Oh, Rick slapped him in the face.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Oh, shit. Now he's pissed off, Gene.
Will you
stop? Oh, he cranked it.
Oh, all right. Just give up, Steamboat. I say he just tapped the mat. Nowadays, that would have been it. That would have been it. Tommy Young would have signaled for the bell.
This would finally be over. I mean,
be over.
This great match would have come to an end. I can't give up, Tommy. Bonnie will be pissed.
Bonnie said, I give up. I'll be sorry. Now, Tommy Young selling his hip for some fucking reason. What are you doing?
Well, he is about 70 years old.
Well, this next one, he's probably going to get his shoulders counted. He can't keep kicking out like this, Bob.
I wouldn't think. The pain has to be unbearable. He might pass out, Gene.
He may just black out like Steve Austin at whatever WrestleMania that was. Oh, man, he'd be so over right now. He's tapping the shit out of that man. I give up. Why aren't you ringing the bell? I'm tapping out. Tommy Young's like, what the fuck does tap out
Are you
mean?
fucking blind, Tommy?
Tommy Young's like, I have no idea what that means.
He's like, look at this. I'm
rocking.
I'm whirlwind tapping.
And rolling and
it is
rolled
over. Are they going to do the floor bump? Oh, okay.
Surely not. Yeah, Flair's like, fuck a bunch of that. Like,
that is one thing they do in modern wrestling. I'm like, are you all nuts? You're going to kill yourselves rolling clear to the floor from the figure 4 with no protection. Like, that is stupid.
Let's fight on the floor now. How about it? And Seema's like, nah, let's don't. Woo!
We're at the point where the match has gone long enough that Flair's got that weird, like, poofy helmet hair thing going on.
Yeah. And he's pretty much out of shit to do. He's just kind of hobbling around like, how do we end this? Like,
well, your legs are no good. You could lift me up. # spoilers.
Oh, subtle. All right. They're just chopping the bejesus out of each other in the corner. Oh,
Rick should probably do one more flop.
Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Run up the ropes. Oh, is he actually going to hit something? Holy shit. Cross body.
You know, it's a special Flair match when he actually hits that shit.
Damn right. You know, they're officially out of shit to do. And they're like, I don't know. Once you actually hit something off the top rope, Flair's like, is that allowed? I don't know. We can do that. Steamboat's like, well, I did your figure 4. Won't you do my cross body? Flair's like, well, it won't be as good, but all right.
Oh, his legs gave out. This is it.
Did.
Oh, he kicked
out from under him.
Oh, wait, there's a photographer at ringside. Maybe they're going to do the King of the Ring 93 finish.
Is that Whippleman?
That was Hervina.
As Flair swung a mile over his head with that missed chop there.
Now Ricky's fucking goose stepping or something.
Baron von fucking Steamboat.
Baron von Steamboat, yeah.
And that's all the people need to know. Bob.
Ricky Von Erich. Oh, wait, no, there was almost.
There was already sort of had that one. Not exactly.
Yeah.
All right, that was. Damn it. Flair barely rolled his shoulder out of that, if he even did. Hiya! Guys, come on. Fucking Kenny Rogers is tired of taking pictures out there at ringside.
He's like, guys, you got to know when to hold him.
He's like, you definitely got to know when to hold him. Jesus.
Flair's resorting to Greg Valentine moves at this
Yeah.
point.
But
again, by this point in the match, Greg would just be getting warmed up.
Oh yeah, according to Gorilla, he's just now.
What the fuck was that?
Oh,
that was a swinging half breaker, I think.
I believe so. He slipped off that sweaty head of his. Throws him to the floor.
Well, at least I got to work in the Greg Valentine just getting warmed up reference.
Didn't expect you to do that on a Clash of the Champions, did you? Or at least not in.
Yeah, not for another few years.
Yeah. Until he became U.S. Tag Team Champion with the tailor-made man, Terry Taylor.
Oh, man.
Wrestling the Freebirds at Wrestle
Oh,
War.
man. Imagine if he'd been there a little earlier. He could have been Gregory Valentine of the York Foundation.
Oh, man. That would have been slicked that hair back. That would have been tremendous.
Is he headbutting him in the balls?
Looks like it.
Be more effective, huh?
Grab
Maybe.
it.
Rick doing his Frankenstein impression.
Dude. Oh, nice. All right.
Let's see here.
Sleeper hold. Oh.
They keep getting close to a Tommy Young bump, but
I know, and he keeps ducking and dodging.
like he's goddamn Daffy Duck.
Come on, Flair. You're no Brutus Beefcake. You can't do all the sleeper.
Oh, he does strut. He just doesn't cut.
That's right. It's awful late in the match for Steamboat to be able to hold him up like this. Kudos.
Yeah.
Especially with those bad knees they worked on for 25 minutes.
Oh, he's down to his knees now.
Nice.
And why is the sleeper the one hold you don't have to tap out to these days?
True.
Why have we not gotten rid of the silly arm gimmick? And why did Tommy just give...
He checked it twice and then stopped, and then went to go...
Then he had to go clear over to tell them instead of telling him from halfway across the ring like they normally do.
Hey, look, hey. It was twice. Oh, boy, he's fired up now. He's kicking with one leg and swinging with the opposite arm.
That may have been the hokey pokey.
Dun. He's steaming up.
When Bonnie comes crashing down.
Bonnie should have come down and pulled the old Mick. Get up, you son of a bitch. I don't love you, but get up.
Yo, Bonnie. Get up, Rick.
Man, these guys are shot. They need to wrap this up.
Right? These guys look tireder than Dog did after his 12-minute match. The fuck is Steamboat looking for?
Oh, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh,
the Ghetto Blaster.
Shades of Bad News Brown.
That leg kick from Flair was amazing.
Wow. Spinning. He's like, you don't think they got that kick on camera, do you? Ricky's like,
no, you're good. Tommy Young just whispered, Flair, that kick was terrible.
Thank God we're not live. Like, we are, dumbass. Oh, he's on Superfly Snook of this shit.
Oh, that didn't work.
He had his hand out in like a chopping position, but going for a splash.
There was no water in the pool, Jess.
That's right. All right, Flair. Seems like a great time to go for another figure four, doesn't it? Or just ram his... There you go. Fuck his knee.
Take it home, boys.
Tommy Young's like, come on, boys. Wrap it up. Oh. Vicious attack on his knee, Bob. He can't withstand much more of this.
Yeah, this has to be about over, Gene.
No.
One man can only take so much punishment.
It's like, you get away from me. You get the fuck away from me.
Ricky's going to have to give up soon because if he can't mow the lawn for Bonnie, she's going to be pissed.
That's right. You know, this is the time in any good fight where, you know, if you just slap somebody in the chest, that's going to be the deciding victory factor.
Because, you know, after you've been working on his legs for 45 minutes, slapping him in the chest certainly bring home the victory.
Good old slap in the chest, really. Oh, I just being a shithead. Like, get down. Get your ass down.
I have enjoyed Flair's dickish pushes in this match.
Yeah.
Those aren't a normal part of his standard Flair match.
No, that's part of his 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes. Ricky's wobbly leg selling is enjoyable too.
Yeah, it's similar to Terry Funk almost. He's stealing my selling.
I only do that because my knees are fucked, but he's pretty good at pretending.
Damn dirty Jap. He's Hawaiian, Terry. Whatever.
I said what I said.
It's his damn gimmick. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I don't think you should do the crossbody on those legs, Gene.
No, I think you should probably just...
maybe if he had another finisher?
Maybe go for a small package or something.
If only he'd established a secondary finisher of some sort.
Yeah, that didn't require him to stand on his legs and lift Ric Flair up in the air.
What the fuck is Tommy Young doing?
Hey, stop that. Up.
What the hell was
Didn't even attempt the damn reverse atomic drop that it seemed like he was going for. Oh, well done, Rick. You didn't have to lift your shoulder a millimeter off the canvas and Tommy Young stopped counting like you actually got it up.
Damn it, RICK Flair.
Yes, that's been the difference to this whole match. This is RICK Ric Flair, not the normal.
Yeah, completely different guy.
Yeah. He's being a dick Flair, shoving Steamboat around and everything.
The K makes all the difference.
I remember watching this clash, but I don't remember, like, I'm sure even as a kid, I was like, oh my God, in this.
You probably fell asleep by this point.
Probably so. Mom probably made me go to bed.
It was a school night.
It's like, this isn't going to end. Just go on to bed. I'll tell you what happened tomorrow. Then immediately changes the channel
Right.
to a rerun of Night Court or some shit.
I don't know. This probably ended at 10:35. Or would it have been 10:05?
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever it was a 5 in there. 05,
Yeah.
35.
And then
Here we go. Here we go.
And then a rerun of Andy Griffith came on.
His new established finisher, which somehow didn't work with his crippled legs. Flair's foot's under the rope. All their shoulders are down. But Tommy Young just went ahead and counted because he said, fuck it. He wants... Take your damn belt. I got places to be.
Bonnie's eating good tonight.
Oh, yeah. Bonnie's, yeah, come on out here, bitch. He's waving her down. Put the fucking dragon head on the kid and come on. God damn it.
This is your last chance in the spotlight. I'm losing it next month.
Flair's like, my fucking leg was under this fucking rope during the whole fucking count. Tommy Young's like, I didn't see that. My bad. It's like, y'all gonna wrestle again, right? I mean, yeah, let's get a replay.
Because this hasn't been long enough.
We haven't seen everything 5 times each, so.
I think the people that are watching this, like, man, all these guys do are shit on these shows. I promise you, the shows get better as this year goes on. I mean, we're still going to shit on the undercard, but we're going to enjoy the main events a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, we come into the things with a lot better intentions, but damn, once you get to watching them. Oh, look at that.
Flair
all their shoulders were down.
Well, his foot was under the rope. So
foot was under the rope. Steamboat's foot was half under the rope. Like, he shouldn't have counted. This is just
piss poor refereeing.
Yeah.
They need a better official like Earl Hebner. Dave. Never mind.
I thought the video was done, but apparently not. Wrestle War 89, Music City Showdown, May the 7th. I believe that will be the next thing we're watching, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, a riverboat.
Let's see what.
We should have had Dustin Rhodes battle Barry Darsow on that.
We're back here in the Superdome near the dressing room area. I want to congratulate you, Ricky. That was almost 55 minutes as a grueling of action as I have ever seen. Congratulations, champ, on retaining the world championship.
Retaining.
Thank you very much, Jim Ross. And I also would like to thank the TBS for giving me this opportunity.
Thank the TBS.
I'd like to thank all the fans for the support that they give me.
And
even the Ric Flair fans out there.
You better thank Bonnie.
I know he's got a bunch of them. But as you know, I have...
He's got a bunch more than he had before you won the belt.
20th, successfully defended against that man here. Both of them being national coverage.
I love how they just didn't bother filling the screw holes or the plate.
So to speak of this business, returning the favor. But I've got to tell you, Ric Flair, like I have said, that we must move on. You've had a great era as a world champion. And I'd like to say that there are top contenders throughout the world out there right now that the people from Turner have told me about. And I must move on to bigger horizons, brighter horizons. I don't know, but as a champion, I must respect these other fellow contenders.
Well, I want to tell you something, Ricky. We did
It's not so subtle way of saying, all right, I'm done with that shit. No more Flair.
Under the ropes, we have a couple of different angles from our cameras. Let's roll the video.
This is Jim Ross saying, sorry, pal.
You're done with Flair. We can tell that conclusively. I could not on our first angle. Let's roll the videotape now. And so as we look at it right here.
Obviously, you can't see it from this fucking angle.
Same angle we saw it from during the match.
It's a double chicken wing, Jim Ross. This is a submission hold. This is something secret that I've been working on. You can see 1, 2, 3. Right from this particular angle, we cannot actually see.
No, we can literally see his foot is under that yellow rope right there.
Here's the
Come on,
reverse
man.
angle. The reverse angle. Let's look at it here.
This puts a lot of pressure
Flair
across
gripping
the
his
shoulder blades and
tights.
the lower back. My leg had given out at this point, but I had another move to where I could put his shoulders down. Okay. Right,
what are you gonna say now, Steamboat?
I see it where Ric Flair's foot is underneath that bottom rope. The referee couldn't see it, but as you know, things like that happen in our business.
Well, you know, in
tough
sports,
shit. He's not getting a
sports
rematch,
officiating,
Jim.
they call it the human element,
Fuck that guy.
I have been informed through my
I always feel bad for Steamboat from them making him talk this long after he just wrestled for 55 fucking minutes.
No kidding, and I expect him to make sense.
Jim Hurd, Executive Vice President of World Championship Wrestling, and I'm sure the board, I have been told, will make an inquiry to this situation. I think it's unheard of.
He should have just been like, fuck Jim Hurd.
Fuck Jim Hurd. Pizza eating motherfucker.
Does have a very legitimate gripe, Ricky. His foot was under the bottom rope, it would seem, on that angle.
Not to mention, his shoulders and your shoulders were down. Tommy Young's retarded. He shouldn't have made the count.
If I was in that position, that I would have some grounds to go see my lawyer to talk.
Like, I don't know my fucking name right now, dude. I just wrestled for 55 minutes. I'm dehydrated. I'm winded. His belt's heavy.
He chopped me 146 times. My nipples are raw.
God damn, I ain't seen this many replays since Buckwheat got shot on Saturday Night Live.
Look at it right here.
Let's take a look.
The double chicken wing, the leg buckle. But let's look at Flair's right leg. That's the key right here. Flair's right leg, indeed.
Yeah, it's touching the ropes. The same as it was the last time you showed it. Why did we need to see that again, Jim?
Let's look at the aerial view.
My God.
From there
Football.
you can see.
He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
That makes you the better person.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be discussing this, I'm sure, in board meetings all through the week. Join us this
We're going to replay this 37 more times this Saturday night on World Championship Wrestling. Make sure you tune in.
Ah! Dear God, why would you cut to that picture of Dan Spivey of all things? What the fuck is that?
Did Ranger Ross fall from the ceiling like Owen Hart? What the hell is that?
Hey, they just showed the whole Dick Murdoch Bob Orton match.
Hey, see, it was on here. We were wrong.
Shit.
Wow. We did it.
That was a
That's
good
the champions.
show.
Ragin Cajun that I was thinking was better than Valentine's Massacre. I don't know that it was.
I'm not sure.
It's
about to get better from here.
Wrestle War, as I remember it, was another mixed bag of good and some.
I'm going to look ahead right now.
Oh, don't cheat! I remember getting the Wrestle War '89 videotape for Christmas that year. It was.
I got the Bash '89 videotape for Christmas that year.
You came out ahead then.
Yes, I did. I still have it somewhere.
Yeah, I got mine right over across the room. I guess I need to start having these tapes on hand. I forgot to bring. I was going to have the Chi-Town Rumble tape over here when we watched it. I forgot to bring it with me, but you got Flair and Steamboat, which I'll say this now for the people who are like, I don't know if I want to listen to any more of these. They're shitting on my favorite matches of all time. Flair Steamboat Wrestle War is my favorite of the three. There's that. We get to see another Muta match where he takes on my friend Doug Gilbert, who was a replacement for Junkyard Dog. Because can you imagine Muta versus Junkyard Dog to open a pay-per-view? What that would have been like?
I would just hope for missed spin kick moonsault done.
I can't even imagine Muta having to sell headbutts for 12 minutes and then finally spit in his face and moonsault. And once you manage to get him down somehow, moonsault him.
Hey, he took 4 bumps, buddy. Actually, 4
that last one, that one off that shoulder tackle, that probably took a couple of years off his career, for being honest. I mean, good Lord. I don't know that I've ever seen him roll through like that. I was absolutely dumbfounded by that.
It was something.
It's probably why he wasn't at Wrestle War.
He was still recovering. We got you booked against Muta. Are you kidding? I can't do that.
Now, there is a very fun Lex Luger defending the United States Championship versus Michael P.S. Hayes with Terry Gordy at ringside.
At least we can watch Gordy at ringside, I guess.
War. And then there's more Varsity Club and Road Warriors because that won't go away for some friggin' reason. But yeah, once we get through Wrestle War, we got that fun Clash of the Champions coming up. The Guts and Glory. There's some interesting stuff on there. Eddie Gilbert throws the fireball and hits a jobber with it. And,
then we get some Bash '89 action coming up.
In Bash '89, that's what I'm really hyped about.
Great show.
Yeah, I don't know that there really is any downers on that show. I mean,
no.
Even Skyscrapers Wrestling Dynamic Dudes is fun in its own way, right? I mean,
then who does? There's a Bill Irwin match, but I forget who.
Blind Brian.
That's right.
Blind Brian hits him with a crossbody from the top rope of one ring all the way into the other ring, which was cool, I thought, anyway. And you got the War Games,
Gordy,
Luger and Steamboat.
Freebirds and SST are the one team, right?
Yep, against the Warriors, Dr. Death, and the Midnight Express.
That's right.
So that's interesting. I always like that one shot they get of, they keep cutting to Hayes out there with dangerously, going over, who's going in. They get down to it, and Hayes is like, I got to go next? He's like, yeah. Damn.
And then Doc pressing Gordy into the top of the cage. Yeah,
that's the hot spot right there. That's something else. So and then of course you get to the main event, and Flair and Funk is awesome.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it may offend some people. I'm sorry, folks, but yeah, give me Flair and Funk at Bash '89 or even New York Knockouts I Quit match. I'll take it all day long over any of those Flair and Steamboat matches.
I'll take Flair and Funk over any Flair match.
Yeah.
I mean, other than Rumble 92.
Yeah, Rumble 90. God. Yeah, I wish we could find some way to finagle that into.
We may just have to watch that for the hell of it.
Yeah, we may do that for just one of the right along ringside watch-alongs because there's no basis to that. We can watch whatever the hell we want to watch.
But the problem is we're going to watch it with the commentary turned up and just laugh the whole time. So.
That's true. Because if you watch it without the commentary, it's kind of...
What's the point?
Yeah, so good point.
Like, it's Skinner. Oh, it's the Repo Man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Warlord. But
it's
anyway,
true. Yeah, that's true. But anyway, that was it. That was the Guts and Glory.
That was Ragin'
We'll be
Cajun,
back I'm sorry, Ragin' Cajun. We were talking about Guts and Glory, but that will be after Wrestle War. So that'll be episode number 5, Wrestle War 89, coming up in a couple of weeks.
What was your favorite part of that show, Gene?
I think just for the fun that we had with it, honestly, was Butch and JYD. But
that's strictly
for
answer,
all the wrong reasons.
That was going to be my answer. We had a really good time with that. I think the best match was, depending on how you look at Flair, I think I had the most enjoyment watching SST in the Midnights, but
well, here's a tough one. What was your least favorite part of that show?
We're not allowed to say how long the main event went. So,
yeah, you are. on the USWA show, the guys say shit like that all the time, like how short a match was, or how long a match was, or how long the interview was. So yeah, you're allowed to say that if that's what you want to go with.
Trying to think. A little disappointed I didn't get to see 30 seconds of Dick Murdoch.
Yeah,
that's WWE's fault, like most things in wrestling. I don't know. What's yours?
That Muta didn't have a better opponent.
Yeah, that's a good call. And even the fact that he had that opponent, it went way too fucking long. And I know it was mostly him on top, but he should have,
once he sprayed that guy with the mist at the beginning, it shouldn't have gone another 30 seconds. That no-sold is friggin' mist to have this guy out there continuing to, he even gets offense at different points and everything. It's like, how do you justify that?
Missed spin kick, backbreaker, moonsault, done.
That should have been it. I thought that's what we were trying to get when he sprayed him. I was like, yes, we're going to get the high spots and we're going to get the fuck out. But nope. For some reason, this match went on for another 10 minutes after that. Don't get it.
Yeah. Little disappointed we didn't get any Jack victory other than that opening montage, because I'm enjoying the Jack victory count. But yes, you're right. The Butch Reed Junkyard Dog match was way more fun than it should have been.
It was, but that's what I like about this show. And all these review shows we do, like the USWA one too, is like a lot of times we have fun with shit that, the worst thing on the show a lot of times is the most fun thing on the show. And sometimes what other people consider to be the best.
I'm most grateful for the fact that we didn't have to watch the Road Warriors against Mike Rotunda and Dr. Death.
Dear God. Yeah, because at least the Spivey and Sullivan against Eddie Gilbert and Rick Steiner was quick.
I'm pretty sure that other match went. And don't get me wrong, I like the Road Warriors and I like Dr. Death. I don't care so much for Mike Rotunda, but I think that match went like 11 minutes, and that's like 9 minutes too long.
Yeah, and we're going to see some variation of that at Wrestle War. So, trying to find, I know there's another question. I don't do the same question we do on USWA, because the USWA question is always, would you buy a ticket to the Monday night show? That's not a thing here. But I found it last time, and I put it in some notes on my phone somewhere so I'd have it, and now I can't friggin' find it.
Yeah, we already established that people from Alabama can't read on this show. So
I can read. I just can't find where I wrote it.
I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy.
Well, I'll try to be better prepared next time, since I wasn't better prepared this time. God damn it.
It's all right, man. We talked about what we liked and didn't like. That's the important shit.
Yeah.
And we had a good time.
Yes.
And we'll be in Music City for the next show.
So Wrestle War will be fun. And then, like I say, I'm looking forward to that Clash. There's a lot of different interesting things on that next Clash. And then Bash 89 is going to be just glorious.
Hell yes.
And then I don't really remember how the clashes fall in between there. I know we'll have the New York Knockout.
Yep. I feel like there's one in between, because Flair is going to be out hurt for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely, because I know you get Terry on like that Guts and Glory one, you get Terry Funk versus Steamboat as the main event. And Flair's out for that one. But and of course, down the line, we got Halloween Havoc, 89. Undercage catching on fire and all that good stuff. And boy, you talk about not going out with a bang. Starrcade 89, Night of the Iron Man is not going to be.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That'll be something we just have to kind of get through, but we'll have some fun with it.
Hell yeah.
The night jobbed out Muta.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, a year's pushed down the toilet because 3 other guys couldn't do jobs.
Get that shit out of here. But
yeah.
Anyway, anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
Same as always. Watch our OWF show, please, and go buy Gene's books.
We have a soundboard, by the way.
Surprise, perfect, motherfucker.
I didn't realize we were that high tech. But no, I know. Oh, we should have played that after that Junkyard Dog match.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
All right, quit it. But no, I know it sounds like shilling, but we really put a lot of effort into our WF show. We really wish more people would watch it and tell us about it, even if you think it's fucking stupid. And Gene worked really hard. His Eddie Gilbert book is really good. There's a lot of effort put into it. And his book with Wolfie D, I went into it, and this is not me because, fuck him. I don't like him that much that I would put over his book if it sucked. But, I didn't know. All I remember, I knew Wolfie D from the rapping on Monday Night Raw and from their a few appearances on ECW. And I remember the TNA, the goth gimmick thing. And, I love that book. It's one of my favorite wrestling books now because, you literally feel like it's Wolfie D just, sitting next to you, telling you about his fucking career. It's awesome. It's worth your time. Go fucking buy it.
I appreciate that. And it is, if you go to Amazon, it is now available as an ebook. So you can grab that. I know a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't like dealing with actual physical books these days because they read them on their breaks at work and whatnot on their phone and their tablets and shit like that. So we went ahead and got it out on an ebook. We'll eventually get the Eddie Gilbert book out as an ebook as well. So you can check that out. And I think it's like $6 or some shit. So
well worth it.
Thank Wolfie for that. So check that out. And then next time, check us out for more Retro Wrestling Review WCW podcast.